Hello!
Happy New Year!
Welcome, everyone. We made it to the other side. Just barely, but we're here.
We're here. We're here, holding on to dear life still.
I mean, people are trying to just, I don't know. The world is testing us. I thank God for virtual voices, so we have an out.
Amen.
Because this shit is wild. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back.
Yes, I'm super hyped. How was your New Year?
It was good. It was good. You know, my man's just got back from his familia right in time before
the I love it.
So we got to have Christmas part 2, and we just got all dressed up for the crib on New Year's. And
y'all were looking fresh. I was like, damn, I need a boost so I could get dressed up in the house. Like, even if it's in the crib, like, baby, get my pearl necklace. Like, let's go.
I mean, I'm just happy he was with it, you know, because it's like last year was like our first New Year together, and I think we were sick or something. So
damn,
do it right. How was New Year's for you?
Really, really low key, binging on Netflix until midnight. Said happy birthday to everybody and like went to bed. Like, it was so low key. But I'm very like low key holiday person. You know, I'm not really used to like the big shindigs and stuff for the holidays. We keep it simple.
No, you're not used to the big shindigs for the holidays, but it's quite interesting that you say that, considering what something you're going to be showing us later.
Listen, but it was cool. It was really, really cool. I just spent it at home, you know, chilling with the kids, watching, really like binging and just being together. For me, it was like I was just glad to be home with the kids and, you know.
Yeah, have everybody in one place, safe and sound. That's a blessing in itself.
I never like going out on New Year's anyway. There's a lot of like drunk drivers on the road and stuff like that, like checkpoints. Like, I just don't like to bother with it.
I know. I just always wanted to get really dressed up and like buy tickets to like a fancy dinner or something.
Listen, so that one day goals, bucket list. All right. No, I'm there with you.
So we did the bootleg version this year, but we'll do it right next year.
Bootleg, stop. Y'all are looking fly. I love it. So let's get right into it. You want to dig into the rules and regulations of the night?
Yes. Without further ado, let's get right into the rules and regulations. So, let us start off with welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for being here. But that is not the first rule. The first rule is that this is a safe space. So Jay and I, we pride ourselves on the fact that we've created a platform in which we've had a lot of firsts. We've had people of all types of ages and genders and walks of life come through and be able to be vulnerable and share their deepest truths, regardless of how dark or how personal it is. And because we pride ourselves on that space, we've been able to have all of those amazing artists come in and share their piece. So we pride ourselves on that, and that means that we only have space for kindness here. We don't have any space for hate speech. If you say any type of negativity or we see any type of trolls or anything, you guys will get the boots. You'll get the Apollo cane, and you'll get right on out of there, which usually isn't a problem, but, you know, we got to say it anyway. You know, we're pro LGBTQ, we're pro BLM, we're pro all the letters of the alphabet. All right, we do it all. Virtual voices. So moving on, we have 5 minutes per performer. So this does not mean that you can only do one poem, one song, one joke. This means that you can try to fit in what you can in 5 minutes. If you're unsure as to whether you're going to be cutting it close with time, or if you even have the time to do another one, you can always just ask us after your first piece. We're in the backdrop in the backstage watching you, so we're listening intently. So you can always just shout out and say, "Hey, Jay, Leah, do I have space for one more?" And we'll let you know. If it's a long piece, then you can make your own judgment and maybe wait for round 2. So the reason we have 5 minutes per performer is so that if we have an exceeding amount of performers, we can make sure to have space for a round 2. And then you can say the rest of your poem, or you can say your second poem or song or whatever that might be. The next rule / regulation is you want to make sure you follow one another. Something that I always say is we got, right? So J Rose puts a lot of work into that little banner down below where she puts everybody's Instagram handles, social media handles, any information that we have, Cash App, Venmo. If you're feeling friendly and you want to tip, just like they did back in the olden days of real life performance.
In the olden days. Come on, some of y'all got that stimmy.
Yeah, for real. Come on now.
Just some appreciation.
A couple dollars here or there. Let's thank the performers for their time here. But I remember one of our artists once said, it doesn't cost anything to follow one another. So if you don't have the money to tip, then you can just hit that follow button, hit that like button. We have to support one another, especially in this day and age where we're surviving on virtual and digital communication. The way to keep our community running is by staying in touch via social media. Make sure you follow one another. Try to get it down when people are performing. If not, Jay will send out a list of the performers to the performers with their social media handles so that you can all get with the program, if you will. So moving and grooving on, for all of those who are watching on Facebook and YouTube, make sure you share the video. Make sure performers, audience members, family members, as soon as it goes live, I'm going to do that as soon as I have a break. And you go to the Facebook, go to the YouTube, copy the link, press the share button, so that your friends and family can see that you're on this show tonight and they can share. We pride ourselves on the fact that we have an interactive audience. We're able to make jokes and communicate and give people props and lines. And we've created this space in which we can interact with the people at home. So it's different from the traditional open mic in that we have open communication and it's a lot of fun. It makes for a real life virtual voices experience. So definitely do that. Performers, make sure you share that link, Facebook, YouTube. At the end of the night, it will be available to rewatch. So you can always do that and you can share it so that people can rewatch later. Artists, please make sure you stay close to the microphone. If you're unsure as to how you sound, just check us and say, do one of those. Say, hey, how do I sound?
How do I sound?
Yes, Jay typically does not recite poetry in that manner, but maybe she's trying something new. You never know. But yeah, make sure you stay close to the microphone. If you're not sure how you sound, how you look, if your connection's bad, just give us a holler. If you're not hearing anything back, write in the private chat or the public chat and just say, hey, can you guys hear me? What's going on? Let's use all these methods of communication to communicate. So rotating back to the stimulus check / donation station, we do ask that you donate. There is a suggested donation when you sign up for the Eventbrite. We try to encourage performers to sign up via Eventbrite. They will always get the first come first serve and everything in both rounds. So that's why you want to do it. There's a suggested donation, and that's really so that we can continue to bring you this platform and pay for this platform as well as pay our features, because that's a big deal. So that's a big deal for us on the side. I got my mom here trying to figure out.
We got a great feature tonight too, Jessica Baez, who just released her first book. So really excited to have her tonight. She's an amazing poet. Will you stop being a weirdo?
Oh, yes. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah.
We've had amazing, since we started doing features, we've had nothing but heat. So just be ready, because that is coming for you. And it's going to be a great time. So again, all your donations help to pay our features and to allow us to keep bringing you this content, which does cost money. So yes, try to donate if you can. Try to sign up on the Eventbrite if you can. If you can't sign up on the Eventbrite and you're popping in, you throw a mic in the comments and we'll get you on the lineup. Just throw that microphone in the comments and we'll get you in there. Again, those who sign up on Eventbrite have preference, but we will allow you to the stage. And
Yes.
and then on that note, I think that's about. Oh, I didn't do the on deck one.
That's my
Yes, that's yours, Jay.
That's my thing. So like when we start calling you up, you got the performers, we will let you know who is next coming to the stage, and then we'll let you know who's on deck. And when she says on deck, that means you are coming up after the person that's coming up next. So that's basically your cue to kind of get ready. If you have to read your poetry, if you have music to play, if you need to tune your instrument, like whatever it is you need to do to get ready for your performance, like that is your cue to do your thing before it's your turn. So that's like the signal, right, guys? It's like the signal for you guys. So let's see. Oh yes, I see people dropping mics. All right, I'm gonna hit you up and send you the info on how to get into the StreamYard. Let's get it popping though. We got this list. People are jumping in. I'm really excited. Okay, I see
Yes, we got people dropping the mics.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys in so we could get started.
Yes, welcome everybody. Hello.
Hi.
Hi all.
Welcome.
How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm exhausted. I need a nap.
All right.
Okay, well you can nap after the show.
After the show, I'm leaving. So trust me, I'll be napping soon.
Good to hear. Well, we're happy to have all you here. We got new faces. We got frequent flyers in his house tonight. I'm just loving the energy. We are here doing it to it this evening. Sorry,
what was that?
I had to get my charger, so I decided to be.
That was aggressive. Oh, her phone. Oh, her laptop probably is gone. All right, can y'all still see me and hear me?
Yeah.
Thumbs up. All right, cool. So, who do I have up first? So first today, that's gonna start off the night is Tasha.
I can hear you.
Hey.
And then on deck we have the Lone Wolf. All right. So, are y'all good? Everybody's good. I feel like am I frozen or no? We're good.
No, you're fine.
All right, wonderful. All right, so Tasha, you ready to come up to the virtual stage?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes. All right, let's give it one. This is your first time here, so how did you hear about Virtual Voices and where are you tuning in from?
Oh, sorry, the audio went really weird then.
Oh, I said, how did you hear about Virtual Voices and where are you tuning in from?
Oh, I heard about it from you actually because you came on my Therapy Tuesdays open mic on Instagram Live, and I'm tuning in from the UK, from England.
Hey, UK in the building. All right, so we got UK in the building. We got Australia in the building. I know we got New York in the building. So please, guys, when you come up, I think we got South Carolina in the building too. So when you guys come up, let us know where you are tuning in from. We love to know that. All right, Tasha, please, welcome to the stage, and by all means, share what you got for us tonight.
Okay, let me know if you can hear everything. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You don't make me smile. You don't even take the lipstick off me. You don't make me proud. You don't even make my eyes hungry. You don't even say it. You don't even say it. You don't even say what I'm thinking. Say what I'm thinking. I love your eyes, but you made me cry. A part of my fight, but you made me blind. Tempted and wrong, with death will I fall if I let you on. Tempted and wrong, with death will I fall if I don't drop this situation. Tempted and wrong, with death will I fall if I let you on. Tempted and wrong, with death will I fall if I don't drop this situation. Every time I'm on my depth, I wish I could kick the weight off my ankle. Every day I'm filled with dread. Grab a plug and drain the hurt out of my chest. Cut the rope and go cold turkey. Or walk alone thinking you're with me. I can say I stop, it'll never be true. Is my name, I'm addicted to you. I love your eyes, but you made me cry. A part of my fight, but you made me blind. Tempted and wrong, with death will I fall if I let you on. Tempted and wrong, with death will I fall if I don't drop this situation. Tempted and wrong, with death will I fall if I let you on. Tempted and wrong, with death will I fall if I don't, if I don't, if I don't. Ooh, if I don't drop this situation. Oh, if I don't drop this situation. If I don't drop this situation, if I don't drop this situation. Tempted and wrong, with death will I fall if I let you on. Tempted and wrong, with death will I fall if I don't, if I don't, if I don't. If I let you on. Tempted and wrong, with death will I fall if I don't, if I don't, if I don't. If I don't drop this situation, if I don't drop this situation, yeah. If I don't drop this situation, if I don't drop this situation, yeah. Ooh, you're so tempted and wrong. There you go, that's it.
Oh my God,
Thank
girl, this was nice.
Oh, thank you. I was so nervous.
That was
Oh my
absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
That was absolutely phenomenal.
Yes. You guys make sure you follow Tasha. Tasha, where are you tuning in from?
From England, from Nottingham in England, if you know it.
Oh my goodness. Well, welcome. You have an absolutely amazing voice, and we do hope that you stick around for round 2. And we also hope you stick around forever, meaning please come back. We'd love to have you.
If you need to go before round 2, like let us know in the private chat and we'll like squeeze you back in, because I know it's like you guys are 5 hours ahead of us, so I know it's
that's why I'm in my pajamas now. I was like, it's so cold here. I'm not coming out of these comfy clothes.
Yeah, so just let us know. We'll like squeeze you back in before round 2. Just we want to be considerate of the time zone difference.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. Is that song, like, do you have that song anywhere?
Yeah, so This one's on this specific version is on my SoundCloud, which is Miss Tasha Dean, and on Spotify and everything, it's like a different version for my EP. That's Tasha Dean. So yeah, it's all out everywhere.
Okay. Yes. Put the link in the chat. So that we can.
Oh yeah, I will do.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the chat.
Definitely do that because we're big on sharing all the content here. So
Yes.
thank you so much. That is the way to set it off.
Let's talk about a new year. Let's get it.
Yes, new year, new voices. We love to see it. All right. We're going to keep it moving and grooving. We've got a fire lineup for you tonight, a fire feature. I know Jay and I are also going to do a little something. And you guys stick around. Our feature is going to be absolutely amazing as per usual. We have Mad Intelligent on Diggity Deck, but coming to the mic right now, one of our frequent flyers. Let's put our digital and our real palms together for the Lone Wolf.
Yay! Oh, sorry, press the wrong button.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Mike?
I'm getting ready to leave. Like, as soon as I'm done with this performance, I'm getting the hell out of here.
What's wrong? You tired?
No, I'm tired. It's Friday. It's been a long week. I'm just ready to go right to sleep, even though I know I'm not going to sleep when I get home anyway, but I just feel exhausted.
I feel you. So let's go. I know you got something nice for us tonight. What you got?
I have a poem called The Evolution that I wrote right after I turned 30.
Very nice. Happy birthday.
I broke it down 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. Three separate parts, one poem. In my life, I have been granted with tons of things. Every life did transform into a divine blessing. My life isn't like a game of checkers, but one of chess. Every single move I make has to be super precise. Part 1, childhood memories. This all began when I was an adorable boy when my hands were preoccupied with a toy. It started way back when I was a young child, which was the time for me to be a tad bit wild. I had no difficulty finding the best games to play. Since I was just a kid, I could always get my way. At this point in time, my life was truly a breeze. I was 100% free to do whatever I liked with ease. Vivid memories of a kid who loved having fun. All I used to do way back when was run. My mom was always around to hold my hand. She's my angel guiding me throughout the land. For me, she would and could do whatever she can to slowly make me into this good and humble man. As a kid, I was so grateful to be on this earth. Many years later, I came to know my worth. Part 2, adolescent years. It got hard to find out who I was inside my soul. I knew that answer could truly make me whole. In high school, I got to a point I became so smart where all of my academics were bouncing off the chart. It placed me into a position where I can grow to test new things while I worked on my flow. My teachers did hold my hand so I can learn. Yet I soon realized that all things in life I had to earn. My intelligence allowed me to fully control my mind by blocking out all of the things I didn't want to find. In my self-reflection days, I came upon my fate. It was my purpose. I was put here to write and create. My writing will become my prime form of salvation. Both my words and my wits set the foundation. In order to find my true self, I had to look deep within to a place which was well hidden deep in my skin. Part 3, maturity of a man. Yet I know that I was still missing a key piece. It would let me achieve a sense of true peace. It was that time for me to grow up and evolve. To accomplish it, I had to earn a tough resolve. Despite that, I had to accept that I was a man. One day I knew I'd come up with a master plan. All I needed to do was look inside and believe, travel to the one place I called my true reprieve. Inevitably, I found her, which made me so proud, to a point when I just wanted to shout out loud. She told me she is exactly why I'm on the earth. This is all I needed in order to discover my worth. To hear all of these facts was definitely effective, making me switch up my whole life perspective. In time, I came to find both my purpose and truth, something I have wanted since my days as a youth. As a young man, I have finally found my path. With a little bit of help by looking inside myself, I can proudly say I'm destined for greatness, since I have both a legacy to uphold and build upon. And that's the piece.
Woo!
didn't. I was like,
You didn't hear it? Oh my
Jay,
God.
you're like
I'll send it to
notorious
you.
for
no, I heard you. I said nice things about it, and you did not hear me.
That was amazing as always. You guys make sure you follow our guy, the Lone Wolf, at Lone Wolf Poetry 7. We appreciate you being here on your exhausted evening. Thank you very much.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. No, we appreciate the time and energy that you all of you guys bring in here. Because you could be doing something else on a Friday night. So we appreciate that you decided to share that time with us. So thank you. What we got up next, Leah B? Who's on the next?
All right. We're gonna keep it moving and grooving and flowing and growing because we be knowing you got Leah V in the place to be and J Rose because you already know
I always mess it up, so she has to say it for me.
Yes. And you know what? I have a flow going with it, so I might just stick to being the announcer for that. Before Jay answers, and she's like, "And Jay Rose, because I don't know."
Because you kind of know.
Because you know me. But all right. Anyway, so we get it. We know Jay Rose. So we're gonna keep it moving and grooving. We've got our guy, fast becoming frequent flyer on Diggity Deck. Kieran J. Phillips, you are on Diggity Deck, but coming to the virtual stage right now. Let's put our hands together for Mad Intelligence.
Hey!
All right. What's up, everybody? Can you hear me?
Yes. There you go. How are you?
I'm doing very well, all things considered. Thank you very much for having me this evening. I greatly appreciate it. So I'm from North Carolina by way of Ohio, but just repping everywhere, I guess you could say. So so this piece the first piece I'm going to do is called Nothing to See. Desperately grasping at cotton seeds. Yo, somebody come and stitch up the fabric of America, please. Please, like when officers yell freeze, while bullet-riddled backs of blacks lie motionless, clutching to their last breath in the streets. While churches and temples turn into crime scenes, shrapnel from pipe bombs exploding in front of our eyes on TV. Yet we still on this myth of why we don't know where the country went. Yet we still somehow see that the past is irrelevant and that it doesn't produce any evidence that this is the American covenant. Really? Really? Okay. Might as well pay no attention to the mission clearly exposed way back before Jim Crow, back when rickety ships brought boatloads of European criminals to native land coasts, back when natives were given smallpox as Christmas gifts in droves. Put that on your Christmas list, you Christian pros, because we can't recognize the irony in the past horrors, I suppose. We chose to see what will make us feel less anxious and guilty. White folks screaming, secure up the borders, they're coming to rape me. But history has a funny way of showing the truth through slanted eyes. When's the last time a terrorist act was committed on American soil by an all-American white guy? My. Don't nobody want to talk about the lynchings, the rapes of 1,000 black women's bodies for capital earnings, the surplus of America's crazy lust for the buck, cause trust this ought to be jarring enough to make these sycophant news people rush to trace the history of America's violence, sowing America's root of evil. Hate doesn't grow up. I thought about climbing up to a church and decrying from the steeple that honestly slavery lasted for a century plus 2 sequels, 1 spinoff, 1 reboot, and a cavalcade of syndicated reruns to the point that we've all but forgotten from whence we've come, like America was established in 1941. Bullshit. America's problems extend far back past the bully pulpit. It goes back past the bully white man with the bullwhip, traded cowhide for chrome-dipped cartridges from Five Guys who stand paranoid at rallies in hats similar to Five Guys, offering up magna rhetoric while the wizard spins more lies. America's under attack, so fight back, the white wizard advised. But the media every day looks at the camera and dumbfoundedly asks, why? Well, why not? Like Reconstruction was ever stopped, or Plessy versus Ferguson was ever dropped, or a group of black teens in North Carolina were told that not to shop at a store where colors could never walk in the door. Everyone's voice is in a roar. America for the Americans. Let it look at it as it soars. White flags for the Negroes, but he still won't be a hero. Black flags for the pirates. They came, they stole, and mind your shit. Red flags from the natives. This land, white men, they showed up and raided. Orange flags for the Hispanics carved out Texas after they suffered damage. Euro-American conquerings are such a hell of a thing, such a benevolent scheme. Trading land for Christ, I mean, and I sing too. Am I American? Do you notice me? Or am I only as valuable as the malleable concept of independence is supposed to be? Finally, tell me, what did we do to deserve such an infinite sentence? Tell me why I gotta act like y'all so innocent. What, because Allah hasn't rendered his punishment? The punitive damages pale in comparison to the hell y'all have sent. Destruction in waves on every land you've been. Mass genocides are cleansing or ethnic cleansings. But when's the last time your eyes been to see how far you've really went? Or are there still nothing to see here? That's my piece.
Wow.
That was powerful.
Talk about the history lesson.
Yeah,
that was so fire.
That was so powerful. So powerful. Thank you so much for being here and for sharing. Y'all make sure you follow him at Mad Intelligent below. We appreciate you coming. Where are you tuning in from?
I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina right now.
Raleigh.
Ooh.
I heard it's nice out there.
Yeah, it's pretty dope out here for the most part.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yes. Look, I love when a poet comes up here and speaks that truth, man.
I know. It's great. It's been, I mean, we've only had a couple people and it's been absolutely amazing.
So I know. Far. You guys are out here killing it already. Like, yes.
I think we all needed this tonight. So thank you all for being here. Let's keep it popping and non-stopping. Cool voices. You know, we moving and grooving and flowing and growing and popping, non-stopping and mixing and twixing. That one didn't work. But we'll get some more down at some point. But moving on, we've got Blue Rain on Diggity Deck. You are up next, Blue Rain, but coming to the stage right now, gracing us with his presence again across the way. Let's give it up for Kieran J. Phillips.
Yay! Welcome back.
Hi, thanks. Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
Loud and clear. Cool. Wow, it's cool to be back, and yeah, it's well, I got something new, so just can you hear that in the background?
Not really.
Oh, okay, hang on. I need to I know, I'll just turn it up a bit. Maybe I'll move the laptop closer.
Yeah.
Hang on. Just got my little backing track. Check this out. Whoops. Now, how's that?
Yes.
Yep.
You could put it louder.
Yeah. Oops. Hang on. Oh, hang on. This one's called Freedom Overspill, and it's inspired by Alicia Keys.
Love her.
Here goes. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. 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 Nothing gained from standing still. Time for freedom over spill. Broadcast breaking happy news. Just what you need to hear the blues. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Nothing gained from staying there. Must have something good to share. Said and done. How about that morning sun? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Nothing gained from lying low. Always something real to show. Sit back and let it flow. Alicia Keys is one who knows. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Freedom. Overspill. Yeah, yeah. Freedom. Overspill. Yeah, yeah. Freedom. Overspill. Yeah, yeah. 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 There we go.
Say yeah, yeah.
Woo!
All right.
So
My son was singing along and like clapping to the to the rhythm.
it was kind of a bit off. I haven't done it with just sort of the backing track thing, but yeah, there we go. I just finished that before Christmas. Come on, long way. Couple of months. I wrote it in 10 minutes, feeling really inspired one day. So
Well, we loved it. Thank you so much for sharing all the way across the way. You guys make sure you follow Kieran J. Phillips. And we appreciate you being here and sharing your amazing art with us all the time. Thank you so much for coming back.
Yes,
thanks
we
for listening,
appreciate
guys.
that.
And yeah, I'll come back again next time. It's really cool. So,
Yes. Yes, bring all the vibes.
awesome.
Yes, we love to see it. It looks like we're filling up back here, so we're going to keep it moving and grooving. Thank you all for being here tonight. Virtual Voices, the only place to be, live from your living room or wherever you choose to be, live from your device, wherever that may be.
Yes.
It's the best open mic in the business, Virtual Voices. We're going to keep it moving and grooving. We've had some heavy hitters all night. We had some new people, some old faces, all from different states, England, North Carolina. They're everywhere this evening, but we're all here together. So let's keep it moving and grooving. We've got the Dean of Poetry on Diggity Deck. Our guy, the Dean, on deck, but coming to the virtual stage right now. Let's put our real and our digital hands together for Blue Rain.
Yay! Tell us how you found out about Virtual Voices and where you're tuning in from.
Yeah.
I actually learned about Virtual Voices from you, J Rose.
Yay!
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Okay, sure. So yeah, I actually learned about virtual voices from you, J Rose, on Instagram. Um, I am all the way down south in Georgia in the cold.
Hey, in the cold. What? Did we lose you? Blue Rain. Those of you backstage, if y'all hear me, can I get a thumbs there? I was like, can I get a thumbs up? I think we lost Blue Rain. All right, let's just go on to Dean, to Dean of Poetry, and then when Blue Rain comes back in, we'll get her back up here.
Yeah, we'll fit them in there.
Yeah, okay, so please, without further, why y'all just see my face here? All right, there we go. Please put your digital and real hands together and welcome our good friend, the Dean of Poetry. Yay!
Good evening, ladies, and good evening, viewers, and good evening to all my fellow spoken word artists out there. I am the Dean of Poetry, and this is my poem called Controlled Society, and here we go. We live in a controlled society. Who doesn't benefit? Neither you or me. We're trained to work like slaves day after day, work day after day till we're old and gray. They teach us to get good grades, to get a good job with benefits, but most people will do it just for the hell of it. They say the best way to progress is to move up, get in a better position, become your own boss. But the problem is you're never your own boss. Most people don't realize that they're so lost. The working life is not as glamorous as it seems. It's all just one big pyramid scheme. We step over people trying to reach the top, thinking we got this career on lock, but you still have someone to answer to, and you could still get fired. A job is a cutthroat business, no sympathy required. Having your own business is the best option. Soon the way we're trained will be forgotten. No more working for a boss, no one to answer to. Soon those days will be through. It's time to stop being a slave to a job or a career. Take the leap, take risks, face fears. No more corporate ladders to climb. It's time to take control of our lives. And that is Controlled Society. Next poem I'd like to read to y'all is called Complacency is for the Weak. And here it goes. Complacency is for the weak. It means defeat. It means I give up expectations that never lived up. It means raising the white flag, dreams fading to black, accepting failure like it's the like. But that is not the fate we should decide. Life should not be this plain when we have more to gain than just accepting mediocrity. This life it can't possibly be. We must never give up. Learn to lift ourselves from the ground above. Go beyond our limits, set goals and hit it. Complacency must be shed, forever put to bed. Go forward and beyond. Never give up. Never give up. And that's my stuff for tonight. And just so you guys know, you guys can get my books, Words from the Heart and Deep Thoughts, available on Amazon. Those are my 2 books I published. And don't forget, I also got merchandise as well. This is my Dean of Poetry merch. And thank you guys for having me as always. And J Rose and Leah, thank you for providing a safe space for us as always on this here program.
We love you, Sir Dean of Poetry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your support all the time. And thank you so much for always sharing your work. And you know what? Thank you so much for your consistency, because that is something that I've always admired about you, your ability to produce content and to market for yourself. You really have a great system going, and I admire that about you. So keep it up, Sir Dean.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you, James.
Yes. So it's looking like Blue Rain is still trying to get in here. So we're gonna keep it moving and grooving. For those who have performed already, we ask that you get on your Facebook, open up the live video for YouTube, open it up and tune and get out of this StreamYard and watch the show on Facebook or YouTube. That way we can make space for people who haven't performed backstage, and then we can have you come in when we call up for round 2. You can step back into the StreamYard. So thank you.
Yeah, and if those of you that are on Facebook or YouTube are waiting to get into the studio, you can try now. We have a little space in here now, so you can get in to perform. And let us know.
Yes, y'all, and we don't stop. All right. So we have it's looking like, unless Blue Rain comes back in the building, we're gonna have our host Jay Rose on deck. But coming to the virtual stage right now, let's put our hands together for the Poets Con Ras Fire.
Jeez, I'm mad excited. What's up, boo?
What?
How you doing, sis?
Damn it has been too damn long. How you guys doing?
Hello.
What's up, guys? It's good to see y'all, man. Thank you for the space. And this is new shit.
Hey,
New shit.
It's called new shit. Come on now.
Okay. We're for it.
Today has truly been a treat. I now know everything is complete for me. I know I am on my way, destined to manifest this day. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah for change. My demise is now out and away from me. I'm in the shade, bills paid under an oak tree. Collecting these zero balances, networking, reworking, observing my analysis. Paralysis is what disbelief caused. Now, I'm executing new laws. Regretful thoughts, I pay them no mind. I am transmuting this prana. Out here neck erect like a llama. Gimme them commas. My progress, my success, it's on the tip of my tongue. So blankly obvious that this stress had me oblivious to this new shit. The depressed poems kept me. This new shit lets me strive for new heights, strengthening my might like bars of steel. I caused fights for my right to wield. Manifest a house on the hill at will. Everything is all right. Still working in my favor. Come for my boys, I turn into the Terminator. Currently a non-fornicator. Conserving my energy, preparing for synergy. Plan executed expeditiously, so you know it's me, the undisputed. Con Ras Fire, the seeds of the papaya. The truth, even when a liar. My wish, my desire, a pan-cooked bacon fryer. Give me that bacon grease. Me and my mom on a retreat. No GMO, all seeds, vegan, chocolate, truffle. COVID took the trick out of the treat, but I'm the treat that heals. I close all the deals. Protect my men with words that heal. Divinely protected, I eliminate ill will, so I just chill. But still, can I fulfill this legacy? Reaching for the stars, dancing on Mars, appropriating all the laws, so you know it's me. Finally, heartbroken enough to rap my poetry like the rock wrapped in paper. Put me in the game like the Bulls or the Lakers. I'm sitting with the takers. I call them my mastermind. I build my skill and will to attract in perfect time. Aligned. Designed to be in my motherfucking prime. Therefore, I'm speaking. Taking it back to the Garden of Eden. You have arrived. I see joy in these eyes. God bless the knowledge I am reading, reaffirming I am deserving of something to believe in. Me. I spit because I am religious. Held high to the sky. Superwoman cape on, though sometimes I cry. I now willingly relinquish all false promises, return receipts of every bag of deceit. I retreat, so fortunate to be breathing. Close my eyes, receiving this Garden of Eden, breathing, breathing, breathing. Discernment. Exposing the counterfeit, turning my focus to this new shit.
Yes,
Come through with the voice and everything.
Oh my God. In the background, my mom said, "Thank you."
Yes, Mama Ria was with it. Can I share another one if we have? Do we have time?
Yeah, go ahead, Ma.
Okay. So this is called Head Full of Riot. Just a second. Oh, damn. Okay, y'all. I apologize. Maybe let me. Okay, well.
You want to come back?
Yeah, let me catch the next one. I'm sorry. I'll be ready.
You good. Don't worry about it.
All right. So let's try to get Blue Rain.
Blue is here. Blue is here. Let's see if and guys, please make sure y'all follow Poet Ras Fire, Poet Fire, on IG and all that good stuff. But Blue, I see you are back, so let's get it. Let us know where you're tuning in from, because you were getting a little choppy, so we didn't get to hear all that. And please, by all means, let's go. I'm excited to hear you.
Hear me now? All right, so I got a spoken word piece that was inspired by what service members go through as far as the status of our mental health and just working in a men's world. So service from trauma.
Let's go.
I'm one of the fewer, the prouder, a small percentage of service members whose accolades are never seen. Don't get me wrong, it's one of my accomplishments. But I paid the price by playing. I get to spend my days reclaiming the broken bits of the sense that mattered by playing the game made by men, for men. But for a woman's career, it's the beginning. And they trained us like siblings into all of us back. I'm sure it means for you to want to grab my back and get some ass back. You shouldn't want to grab my waist or put your face in the place when our lives are on the line. I'm trying to wash your six. Can you please wash mine? We swore an oath to protect each other from all enemies, both foreign and domestic. Then when will you protect me from you? We are on, So why are you doing me the most harm? You are just as dangerous as the enemies that don't know me. But weren't we just hanging out like we was longtime homies? It's so hard to be a female in the core, surrounded by men who respect you, who'd rather taunt and neglect you, who think the oath you swore was to get treated like a whore. But I gave you a job, so am I a contracted prostitute? The Marine Corps motto is Semper Fidelis, which means always faithful. To the men of the motto, I'll always go. But to those of you who'd rather abuse and want to take my right to choose, and you get a big ass fuck you, I call that finger salute. This happens throughout every branch. As long as we make the rules, shit will never change. Reports of sexual assault and harassment are brushed aside to protect pride, and the end result for the female can equal suicide. I hold true to the core values, honor, courage, and commitment. It was my greatest honor to serve the country that I love, that doesn't always love me the same. I'm proud to have found the courage to write this poem, to be a voice for other women, even if I don't know your name. And I have a commitment to continue to serve, because I want to protect you against all enemies. But I am one of you, the prouder, a female Marine, a woman of my word. Semper Fi.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I am here for all the women female empowerment, yo. I'm here for all of it.
That was amazing. Thank you so much, Blue Rain. I'm so glad we got to catch that.
Yes. Oh my God.
Very much.
It's a little choppy, but you know what? We made it through the poem.
Yeah, right? Thank you. Make sure that y'all follow Blue Rain. I see Blue Rain in all the IG lives doing the damn thing. So definitely follow. Because y'all out here just doing the damn thing. Welcome newcomers also. Welcome.
Yes, newcomers, friends, old friends, new. We're gonna keep it moving and grooving.
Yes.
This evening, yes.
So I guess I'll do a piece that I recently wrote, and then I got a special video to shout out.
I'm gonna go after you.
Okay, and then I could play the video.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, all right. Cool. So I wrote.
All right. Well, hold on.
Are you gonna like introduce me? Like,
excuse me. Like, before I was interrupted. So, as I was gonna say, is our next performer is a queen who you may or may not know. Just kidding, you know her. And she has been an entrepreneur, a performer, a curator. She does it all. She's always holding it down. She's always holding me down. I learn from her every day. And she's also a wordsmithiana. So let's go ahead and put our hands together for J Rose.
Yo, you're funny. Thank you. I love you, Leah V. You always got the bomb introductions. So I'm gonna spit some new shit tonight, guys. So I hope you guys like it. Yes, and I'm being super vulnerable because it's a poem about love, and I haven't written anything about that kind of stuff in a long time. So like, I want to throw up, but I'm gonna read it. All right, let me see if I can find it. All right, here it is. And the piece is titled Muse. Baby, I'm here to tell you you're a gift. A blessing within chaos. I never expected you to exist. A muse falling from the very heavens. I praise the moment we met. This virtual connection virtually transcending into more than friends. Fantasies flooding the gates of my imagination as I surrender my heart to undreamed dreams I never imagined to dream. admiring your stealthiness as you steal my hidden affection like the slowest thief in the longest night, one piece at a time. I oblige, taking my breath away every time I look into your eyes. Visions of standing close enough to gift wrap my lips wrapped around your whispers. Your voice vibrating through me, manifesting new life into my stars, where there's consolation in the constellation of your words from afar. Alignment has never aligned with such grace. Lord knows I never felt more royal in space. Baby, I'm trying to tell you, you out of this world. Past cloud 9, dominating all layers of my mind. There's no hole in this ozone our conversations can't redesign. This type of atmosphere throws my existence off its axis, and now I know why all my exes made their exits. Caught between space and time and space like a palindrome. It doesn't matter which way you look at it, the message stays the same. There's writing on the wall, and I wonder if its density is the destiny that was meant for me. I must be betrothed to your essence like the queen made in the reflection of your presence, where my gratitude builds you a throne of reverence, king. May I be the brightest gem to adorn your crown. See, I've built castle walls made of my shadows, but the smiles you conjure out of me shine a light through the loopholes, and for the first time in a long time, I could see my way out. I've always said never fall in love with a poet, for they will never love you more than words, but baby, you are language, created for expression. And although the difference in our distance is a torture of time zones, 5 hours ahead just means you'll always be in my future. Baby, I'm here to tell you you've got all my attention, and that's more than I can say what I'd pay anyone else. They don't deserve to crave me like you do. Yearning for unexpected mysteries, uncovering undetected vulnerabilities, exposing unperfected symmetries, yet you always match my energy. We're designed to satisfy our sapiosexual drive like we're cruising on a Sunday afternoon, sharing sun rays on some days, what I do to share a breeze with you someday. See, patience isn't my strongest suit, but I practice wearing it if it means I share a new virtue with you. Some would say I'm falling for you, but baby, it feels more like I'm floating for you, facing my fear of heights and love, ascending to this high with you, journaling this journey of joy with you, encapsulating our story in this love poem, you as my muse, and I'm just a muse. I didn't even have to write this. You read it in my eyes long before the words came to my mind and made it to my pen. How beautiful it is to be seen. Our fluency in love languages rekindle flames of past lives, a reminder that I'm still alive inside with poetry bursting at my seams. I'd build an arc of sonnets to carry me across uncharted seas as long as you're here to read it. Thank you.
Woo! Oh my gosh, that was a bit. My mom said, "I romantic." She's blushing. That was absolutely beautiful, and there were so many there were some people commented on the.
I'm like looking.
but there were so many gems, like quotable gems in there. Like I can't wait to hear it again so I can catch some of the quotables in there because that was amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Romantica, I'm done.
Romantica. Catherine said, yes. So that's Catherine. You got the whole fam up in here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at that. Chris Newman said this is one of the most beautiful poems I've ever heard.
Oh my gosh. Thanks. I appreciate it. Is somebody throwing up? Oh no, I thought it was a throw up emoji.
No, that's Beth. That's my brother's girlfriend.
Okay.
She's not throwing up. She's crying tears of touchedness.
Listen, I be wanting to throw up too sometimes.
Oh goodness.
Anyway.
Thank you for blessing us, Jay.
But you want to be on TV? You want to be on the screen? Oh my gosh. He's like, can you show me? Like what?
Oh goodness.
Thank you so much, guys. All right, let's keep it moving and grooving because I think up next is, I think you know her. I don't know, maybe perhaps she does like kind of rock with me every virtual voices, but maybe I haven't seen her just in case. Oh, see Phoenix. What you think it is? Who you think it is?
Leah V.
I want Phoenix to announce me every time.
All right, come. Okay, so now you're gonna say, look, wait. You're gonna say, come here. Stop. Don't be nervous. All right. You're going to
So
say,
cute.
on deck is our feature performer. Say,
On deck is our feature performer.
what? On
Yeah.
deck. On deck.
On deck.
On deck.
Oh, he's
You
got
know
the
what?
giggles.
You got the giggles. All right. On deck is our featured performer, Jessica Paez, who recently published her first book. So I'm really, really excited to have her up on the stage to talk about the book and hear some of her poetry. But right now, coming to the virtual mic, we have our most professional corporate Carmen, Dr. Musica, like rhyming masterminds. And of course, as I can always say, is my partner in creative crimes, my girl, the one, the only, Miss Leah V. Please put your hands together, virtual and real. Yay!
Thank you.
Phoenix is your number one fan, girl.
I didn't say that.
Well, thank you. He might be in competition. He might be in competition with my sister, but that's okay. So at the last show of 2020, I recited this little reflection that I wrote for Virtual Voices, but also for this year. And I just want to go ahead and share that with you all again. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Unpredictable like the weather. Wait, hold on one second. Sorry about that. Let me get this right here. All right. Unpredictable like the weather this year has tethered us to adjectives as dreadful and darkly humorous and illogical even. Perhaps illogical isn't the most appropriate term when metaphorically mentioning weather. After all, we're surrounded by affirming climate activists. The weather is clearly no accident, but I digress. Our storm, this viral storm, this shit storm has yet to be weathered because we continue to have to brace our backs and our forwards against and toward the downward governmental disintegration of nationally inflicted ruin. There's a lot more to be fixed before we dismiss the awful weather that is ever rising human error. Although in many social digital spaces, painted faces claim that life is still but a dream, posting obscene scenes of palm trees and seas as though we're not all living amid the same mass of infectious disease, or perhaps they are repressing through consumed Z's needed to survive the reality of this time. I once heard that the earth doesn't stop spinning for anyone. It continues to circulate. As does my mind. It continues to circulate around my spine, around this sense of time that claims that my patriarchal creator is no longer with us. Physically, that is. How am I supposed to grasp the holy fucking cliche fact that life truly does go on against your will? I simply have not arrived at that end location yet. My breath is continuing to still find a safe pace, and I still have to take it minute by minute, not day by day, but allow me to grant you and myself some sunshine amid this shitstorm. Enough of this cliche 3 a.m. artistry bullshit. My man's brother passed 2 months after my father. Rest in peace, Marcus. But nothing makes you more sure of your partner than how you practice grief alongside one another, smack dab in the middle of a rampant pandemic. The assurance I have found alongside him has blossomed into the highest of emotional intelligence. We have become a piece of peace, an enveloped configuration of the known phrase, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. And we're making it, baby. We're making it the same way my mother has made Christmas trees of peacock ribbons, rainbow tributes compiled of baby rocks and colors quoted against fabric. My mother has been crafting through her grief, owning it, heartbroken and proudly standing strong as creation consumes her, using shaving cream slathered in food coloring to cast images of trees and seeds flourishing, combining flowers and leaves with glitterified twine, all to purge out her need to make the way mothers do. It's been a gift to witness her expansion through artistic honor, the way only mothers know how to caress pain. It's magic. And I've caressed my own pain. Found a partnership in a woman who has shared her rose garden with me. Our alliance has grown into much more than an outlet. Together, we have heard virtual voices along wavelengths. Our heartaches have been melded to that of others across the nation, beyond borders, time zones twisted into one enchanted evening. We've moved and we've grooved, unblocked the altering locks of our greatest therapy, our written, sweetly spoken energy. And I've improved my own life, become healthier in my thought process, but not without repetitive relapse naturally. Wisdom comes from experience, I imagine, and eventually you learn to love yourself gently when you need it the most. I continue to climb corporate callings for the sake of a paycheck, but hey, it's not the worst thing one can do for a little more dough, and something's got to fund this dream, you know? I've gigged up and down across protests and screen machines, and I've recorded my trauma with much more to come. Oozed out ideas for my future. Self-absorbed, projected projects of poetry and playful release. Necessary, playful, perhaps sometimes painful release. I used to screech through speakers, hey, bad for the heart, good for the art, right? Man, if I knew then what I knew now. Despite the all-knowing conclusion concluded at the end of this lap around the sun, the fact that human nature will always lack natural compassion. Still, I've managed to find the passion in the fractions of my communities, of the people in front, alongside, and behind me. I am blessed beyond belief. The only way to survive this time is people. People need people. We're fortunate to share these technologicals, even with Big Brother watching us and all, and otherwise I don't think we'd have made it this year. And as we all know, many of us didn't. One way or another, people need people. I made it this year because I have people, I hear people, I feel people, I love, and I love people. Through the distance, through the virtual voices, through past and present pain. So, come find me after the storm. Dearest fellow 2020 shitstorm trekking traveler, keep yourself covered and meet me at Grand Central under the backward constellations. I'll see you there, heartbroken yet hopeful, next year. Thank you, guys. Got my one lady audience here. Aw, Jay.
Here, Phoenix wrote, "You are the best, Leah V and Heart."
Oh, he's the best.
I'm gonna save this for you, so when I see you again, I'm gonna give you this letter from Phoenix on a napkin.
I love him. He's the best fan ever. Thank you guys so much for hearing my little PC Lisi. I appreciate you guys so much. And I'm proud of you, Jay, for not crying. I'm proud of myself for also not crying.
I was like, oh my God.
I know that was hard. When I first recited it too, that was when I had to cut myself off. I was like, don't do this to me, Jay, because I heard you.
That was beautiful. It's touching. Very, very touching. Oh,
thank you all.
I love you, Leah V.
Oh, thank you. Let's keep it moving and grooving now. What's next?
All right, so we got an amazing performance from our featured performer, Jessica Paez. Real quick though, I have a little commercial to show you guys. There's something very special that Leah V is doing, and I really want to share it with you guys before we introduce our featured performer. So hang tight. Let's watch this video real quick, and then we'll be right back with my girl Jess. I see you. Okay. I love the credits at the end.
I know the credits are so funny. It's like directed by me, written by me. But for those who didn't see the date there, this Tuesday, January 12th at 7 p.m. with Inspired Word NYC, who I love and was once resident poet for. I was supposed to be assistant producer for before the world shut down. It's a great organization that Jay and I work closely with. So if you guys can come out, I'd really appreciate it. It's my first big feature since everything went down. I get 30 minutes and it'll be a good time. So I hope to see you guys there. But enough about me. I would like to have you guys all get ready. I hope you're all secure and feeling warm and ready in your bodies, because we have an absolutely amazing feature coming to the stage. Jay, you want to introduce? Jay, do you want to introduce?
Yes. So please give a warm welcome, put your hands together, digital, real life hands, for our featured performer, Jessica Baez, who just released her first book. So let's please welcome her. Yay! Jessica!
Hi guys. Hello. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, baby girl.
Okay. Hi, how's everybody doing?
We're good. So tell me, Jess, tell me about the book. What's the title? I know you got a copy over there.
Yes, I do. The name of the book is Manipulated by Love, Sex, and Depression. That is me on the cover.
Yes, that is a fire cover, girl.
Yes, thank you. That cover was it was a whole hot mess. Like I was first of all, I was hungover what the day that we did it. It was terrible. I should post a before picture because I really look like shit. And my face wasn't supposed to be on this cover. I wanted it originally neck down. And my face got in. Thank God I did my makeup though. Had I known my face was going to be in it, I would have done my own makeup. I mean, I would have had someone else do it.
No, you look stunning.
This is the back of the book. This is the number to the suicide hotline. Again,
I love that.
Sex and Depression. And in the back, it says you are stronger than your pain. And that just goes into the first section, like the first part of the book. I didn't dedicate it to anybody. This book really just jumps right into everything. I wanted no explanation for it. I wanted nothing really to take away from the true realness that I put into it, because I mean, my poetry is all real. My poetry is all things that I've experienced firsthand. I mean, there's maybe like one or two that I didn't experience firsthand in this book. But most of it is everything I've experienced firsthand. It's been my way of coping. It's been my outlet.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think that I just wanted it to kind of jump right into it. I've been thinking about this book for like a couple years now, you know, so
what made you finally want to publish this book in 2020?
You know what?
December, right?
I did it in December. Exactly. You know what's crazy? It's that exactly a year ago in December 2019, on the 18th exactly, which is why I set the date for the 18th. I posted my first video at the New Eurekans Poets Cafe, which was another one of my resolutions, whatever year that was, to expand on my poetry and to do more open mics. And the 2 weeks in the year, I was at the New Eurekans Poets Cafe. And I posted that, and without even knowing, I said, you know, I set a goal. I said by next year, by the end of next year, I didn't give a date, I plan to publish my book, and I gave the title of it and everything, because the title was already in my head for years now.
Wow.
And I had it all typed up. The thing that was slowing me down, I'll give you guys a sneak peek. There's one poem in here that is handwritten.
Wow.
It's one of the last poems in the book. And that, I think, was what was slowing me down. And I just didn't, I don't know the process of doing anything. I just do it. And like, if somebody else could do it for me, then that's great. No, I was on a hiatus from social media, so I wasn't connecting with anybody until I met, you know, this girl, one of my friends, one of my dear friends now, who helped me, you know, pretty much. She edited the book for me. You know, little grammatical errors here and there. She read it a couple of times with me, was on the phone with me all the way in DR. talking almost every day about the book.
Wow.
With the format off of Amazon, her, my sister, and then Felipe, my the photographer, and he also did the back cover of the book as well. But yeah, no, it was, I don't even know. I think that I went through, just like everybody, a lot in the past year. And I don't know what specifically, I don't know. You know, honestly, I lost my grandfather back in August. And I feel like that completely changed everything for me, because right after then I was like, all right, let's go back on social media for no reason whatsoever. I don't think that I should have gone back, but I think it was important for me, because then I met Natalie, who helped me with the book, who helped me push everything forward. You know what I'm saying? I got connected to this poetry online that I was disconnected from, being on this hiatus off of, you know, from, I left in February. So from February to September, everybody was quarantine, being online and hosting these open mics and being so connected with everyone across the country. And I'm over here just sitting in my room talking to like 3 or 4 people that I had close to me, you know? So I think that there was like a kind of a lot of stuff that kind of shifted and prompted that. But
yeah. So before we get into your poetry, I have another question. Like, what do you want people to walk away with when they read your book?
I really hope that they understand that they are not alone, as cheesy as that sounds, because I like me personally, I kind of hate saying that all the time, like you are not alone. But I just hope that I feel like my poetry specifically, I don't use a lot of metaphors. I feel like it's very blunt in the way that I speak, in a way that non-poetry people can understand it. And non-poetry people can put it into words, and they're like, wow, that's how I really feel.
Yeah. So, well, I think your poetry is very conversational. Like, you sound like you straight up just talking from like talking to people, you know, like that's what I love about your performance.
Thank you. I've heard that a couple of times from some people too. Thank you so much. I love that. I hear that, and storytelling, and I'm so glad about that, because I love that so much. But I want people definitely to gain strength and really like resilience from the book, because like the handwritten letter in the book, it's a letter, and I'll do a spoiler alert, it's a suicide letter, and it's one of the last poems in the book, and the way that it ends is beautiful for me, because it's like that was really my life at one point, and it's like here I am literally rewriting my entire story. It's very emotional. I read that poem. I only read that poem every time that I have attempted a suicide attempt. And thankfully I've only read it twice in my life since I wrote it. Because I find it important for me to rewrite that ending every single time. So I just reread that poem on Tuesday, and I just hope that people understand, like, it's really not too late to love yourself, and you know, you don't have all of these things by yourself. And I think that that's what the number on the back signifies for me, because it's like,
I love that.
Everyone's like, here's the number, go get help, talk about it. But it's like, and I feel like for me, it's hard. The book cover is really dark, but it fades up at the top down to the bottom, and the numbers. And to me, I feel like that signifies the problem so small, then it getting bigger, and then it's like, okay, this problem is too big for me to handle. What should I do? And I think that that's what I want people to understand, is for people to really reach out for help, you know, and it's okay to reach out for help, and it's okay to not be okay, and you know, great, you know.
I love that. Oh my God, Jess, that's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Do you mind getting into some of your poetry?
Yeah.
I know people are like, let's hear it, girl.
I'm actually gonna give you guys a sneak peek of the first page of the book. The first page is the definition of manipulation, and it's the action of manipulating someone in a clever or unscrupulous way. And then the next one is just a little paragraph, whatever. I don't know books, but it's the beginning part of the book. It's a little paragraph. I'll read that, and then I'll get into one of my poems.
Perfect.
Sometimes situations arise that are out of our control. We reach for the hands of others and trust that they can guide us, help us, and heal us. Truth is, sometimes these people hurt us more than we ever expected. Sometimes the people we encounter in life are nothing but a lesson, and the lesson in this all is to be self-aware. Understand your fears, your triggers, your emotions, both good and bad, and spend time with yourself. Fall in love with yourself the way you desperately want others to. The only mistake you make in life is giving someone else power over you. You are stronger than your pain. I am stronger than my pain. And with that, I'm gonna get into. I'm gonna do one. How many poems can I do?
You got time. You got like a 15-minute set, girl.
All right, so I'm gonna do one from each section. So the first poem that I'm gonna do is Closure. My book is separated into three different sections. It's love, sex, and depression. So this poem, Closure, is from the love section. I called you last night, and I wish I had a better reason. But it's time I stop running and time I start feeling I'm confused. It's been days, months, and years since I felt pain from you, since I felt pain at all. See, cause it was right after you that I needed alcohol, and I don't blame you for my addiction, but ever since you left, nothing's ever been more different, and by different, I mean shattered. The pain you rooted in me caused nothing else to matter. When you told me it was over, it was the last day I was sober, it was the last day I was faithful, and I've never gotten closure because you chose her. After you told me you wouldn't, so I carry my bags and unload them, even when I know that I shouldn't, but you did that. The trust issues I have, you built that, and it only took you 8 weeks. It's been 4 years now, and I still haven't made peace because, looking back at it, when I was with you, I wasn't drinking. My mind was made up, and my heart did all the thinking, and it played me. Alcohol isn't ruining my life. It is trying to save me from the pain you inflicted. I thought I knew who you were. I thought you were different. I trusted you. And to me, that means more than saying I love you, because the doors have been closing. For my heart's preservation, I opened them to you without hesitation, and I didn't mean to trust you. It happened so suddenly, and I didn't mean to love you. It happened so subtly. You made me feel every emotion. And maybe that's why now I feel so very broken. I felt envy and rage. I felt happy and afraid. I felt sad the day you left me all alone. I felt betrayed, and now I feel nothing unless I pour these shots down. I feel nothing the day you stopped coming around. I feel nothing because you hurt me so bad, and I refuse to feel again. If it's anything like that, you know, you were the last person I was good to. What did I do to deserve this? How could you? You lied. When I demanded your honesty, you made me feel like there was something wrong with me. You had me so conditioned. So now I ignore my intuition, and I say you're all the same because I can't tell no more who's different, because you were supposed to be. You made me feel loved. Your arms were home to me, and now I feel homeless. I search for love in the streets, but I see now it's hopeless, because I will never again allow myself that uncertainty of someone saying they love me, then just end up hurting me. And that's that piece. Sorry if it's loud. It's my mom's birthday. In the living room.
Oh, that was beautiful. If you guys want to clap or snap, you guys can unmute yourselves. Even though you're backstage, we can still hear you. So yeah, if you feel the urge to unmute yourself and be like, yes, this,
yes, all of that.
That was beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Really well. Thank you.
Yes, everyone's loving it. What's the next piece?
The next piece, I'm gonna do Fuck Him. Everybody seems to like that piece. And then I actually wrote
that piece.
I actually wrote a short part 2 to Fuck Him. It's literally less than 30 seconds. So I'm gonna throw that in before I do the depression one, because that part 2 is actually not in the book, but it's totally relevant.
Ooh,
okay, so this one is called Fuck Him, and this is in the sex section of the book. Okay, fuck him. He said he needed time. Then out of nowhere, he just dipped. No 2 weeks or nothing, and he ain't even tell you shit. Caught off guard. Cause you thought things were all right. Now you crying, staring at his IG all night cause you catching the subs and passive aggressive posting. Said he likes to keep a private life, but he's out here boasting by his next big rules, by his next big shots, by how he's so proud to be fucking with these thoughts. He's deliberate, inconsiderate. You gave him your heart and words can't describe what he did to it, but all that bad shit fades and all that pain goes away when you hear his fucking voice or see his stupid face. He's got you hypnotized, like you're in some kind of trance. So he manipulates you into thinking that he's worth another chance, but there comes a point in time when you realize what you're worth. So you leave and don't look back, no matter how much it hurts, because it kills you to know the person who empties your heart was the same who used to fill you. But you keep that head straight and you take his advice. So you crying at home but post, I'm living my best life. Then you see his followers skyrocket and you finally build the courage to unfollow and block him. Then shorty posts some pics and he dies of dehydration. But remember, y'all broke up, so he owes no explanation. He left you because he wasn't ready to take the next step. Then you catch his ass on Tinder and he ain't swiping to the left. He's got a new girl. He's talking all star. Slick too, thinks he's in love because she puts up with this shit and gave it up quick too. Now she's getting the same treatment you had. Getting fill-ins to match his fucking do-rag. You mad. Mad he wasn't man enough to want to build and stay. Mad he's given her the love he should have gave you from the first day. It hurts, don't it? To be left out of the team and treated like an opponent. To know yesterday he said your name, but now it's her name that he's moaning. It's her name on his phone, and it's her name he stays calling, and it's her bed now he's waking up to every morning when it should have been you. Because it could have been you. You tried everything on earth so that it would have been you, but would have, could have, should have doesn't stitch up your cuts, and would have, could have, should have doesn't fix y'all back up, because now she's got his attention. She's riding with him, but ain't got no sense of direction. So y'all can have your matching sets and y'all can have your trashy sex. Just watch out for him, sis, because he'll do you dirty next, because he's a fuck boy. He walks, talks, and traps like one, claiming he's a real man, but never acts like one. And you feel stupid for believing him. Stupid for seeing something you don't even see in him. He used to laugh at you, but guess who's laughing still? It's true. When a good woman leaves your life, everything goes downhill, because he got no job and no ambition, no goals, just hopeful wishing. And now he want to text you like everything's just fine. It's like he got an alert on his phone that he finally left your mind, and you feeling so torn, like Latoya Luckett. Part of you wants to respond, but the other half says fuck it. So you burning a hole through your screen, just staring at his name, thinking, how could he be so nonchalant after causing so much pain, after not giving a fuck about leaving so abrupt? He does not have the right to come back once you finally gave up, once you crossed him out your heart, once you crossed him out your mind. That shit was not easy. It took a long time for you to feel okay. And not that fake it till you make it. You can bounce back from a scratch, but he took your heart to break it. He took all of your feelings and tried to manipulate it. He fucked you raw so many times, then claimed y'all never dated. Fuck him. And that's that piece.
I love that piece. You got everybody in the comments like, yeah.
I'm mad too now. I'm mad too. I feel like smacking somebody up right now. That shit is ridiculous. Man, you gotta do better. You gotta do better. Thank you.
Look, I got the part 2 for it. I got the part 2 for it. So like, let me give you the backstory. The part 1. So like, fuck him is obviously a fuck you for one person, right? So I had to do it in the third person because the first line that I came up with in that poem is getting fill-ins to match his fucking do-rag. So I couldn't figure out something around with do-rag besides you mad. So like, it had to be in third person.
It's great.
So now this poem is titled Fuck You, because I had hit homeboy up this past Christmas for reasons not necessary. It was not no ex happy Merry Christmas from your ex or nothing like that. It had nothing to do with that. It was like strictly business on some shit. And he I haven't spoken to him all fucking year. And then this asshole literally wants to say, after this, don't hit my line respectfully. And I had just dropped my poetry book. So I said, LOL, here's the link to my poetry book. I was like, Merry Christmas, like kind of fuck you back. So I wrote a poem, and yeah. So again, he said, don't hit my line respectfully. So this is fuck you. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, that's it.
That wine.
You get a fucking popcorn. This is incredible.
All right, this one's real short. All right. You must think you're so slick, huh? Acting like a bitch still stressing you. Yeah, I know it happened to be Christmas, but that's not why I messaged you. You ain't been a thought in my mind for a minute. Shit. Damn near forgot you existed. Came so close to pushing my limits, but boy, I worked hard for this mindset and spirit. You can't kill this. Not no more. See, your time has come to an end, and I promise so long as I'm writing, I ain't wasting another rhyme on you again, because you will not destroy my peace, my patience, or my poems, especially, because it's always going to be fuck boys, fuck him, and fuck you, respectfully. And that's that.
Respectfully.
Don't tell me respectfully. Don't tell me respectfully.
I'm here for it's a respectfully for me.
Like, I don't know where you live. Don't do that.
Yes.
Love that.
You got one more piece to share with us, so please bless us with that piece, and then let us know where we can find the book, where we can find you, and all that stuff.
Yes. So my Instagram is JPAYESSS_ right there. Again, my name is Jessica. You could DM me for a copy of the book, Manipulated by Love, Sex, and Depression, or the link is in my Instagram bio. So the next poem that I'm going to read is another one from the book. I read this one all the time. So actually, you know what? I'm going to do... Sorry. I was going to do that one, but I think I'll do this one. No, I'll do I'll do first date questions. I'm going to do first date questions when I know. All right. This poem is called First Date Questions, and it's in the depression section of the book. What if I told you I wasn't okay? And the only reason I called was to make the suicidal thoughts go away. What if I said I'm too scared to be alone? And even though it's childish, you bring me peace over the phone. What if I sobbed uncontrollably? Would you hang up immediately or stay on the phone with me? And if I dropped the call on purpose, would you keep calling until you get a hold of me? What would you do? If I said I couldn't explain how I feel, would you tell me it's in my head and that my pain is not real? Or would you hold me when I'm lonely and pray one day my scars will heal? Tell me, because this isn't up for debate. My anxiety and my depression will always come on our dates, and I'd rather tell you now before you find out way too late, before you find me on my bed just wallowing in my sadness with the negativity in my head. I cling to you just like a magnet. So with all that being said, is this a life you can imagine? Because you and I are the kind of opposites that never ends up attracting. Is it okay that I'm not? I'm just trying to make you comfortable. I understand that it's a lot. I understand if you want to bail. You can leave before your entrance, because my mind is like a jail and depression is a life sentence and there are no visitors. Am I making myself clear? There will be days I want you far, but times I need you here, like when my thoughts take control. And I hear these voices in my head that whisper such sweet nothings, like I'm better off just being dead, cutting deeper in the skin and closer to the vein. I don't cut because it hurts. I cut to feel the pain, and I don't mean to cut you off. I'm just cutting to the chase because I like to take things slow, but depression has its own pace. So these are all the things I struggle with internally. But anyways, my favorite color is burgundy, and that's that piece.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That was real.
Snaps.
Thank you so much for blessing us, Jessica. We
Yes,
appreciate
thank
that was
you.
everything.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, make sure you drop the link or whatever, maybe in the private chat, or if you can jump on Facebook or YouTube, wherever, just put the link in the comments so that people can
Right. I'll do that right now.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Love you, girl. It's always a pleasure to have you on our stage.
Yes, make sure you follow the girl at JPAYESSS_below. Thank you so much for blessing. And make sure you check out the comments because people were going in.
So you scroll back, Jess, and check out all the love you were getting.
That's always my favorite part about performing for Virtual Voices is being able to see the comments afterwards. It's always a good time.
Facts. Yay, thank you. All right, let's keep it going.
All right.
More open micers. We will do a round 2. So if anybody's watching and wants to jump back in, there is space if anybody's waiting to get into the studio on Facebook and YouTube. Like, there's space for you guys to get in. So hit the link, come into the StreamYard. I know I put the lineup in the private chat. I can't remember.
We've got our girl Shandy on Diggity Deck, but coming to the mic right now. We haven't seen him in a little bit. And I think the name is a little different this time. But it's looking J Urge. Have we changed it?
It's George of the Mountains.
Yeah, George of the Mountains. Everybody put your hands together.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, George. Welcome back.
We're happy to see you.
Glad to be back. I'm going to cover a song by David Harris called Love Will Let Me Wait. The time is right. You hold me.
No, George, don't freeze.
I know. Wait, oh no, he froze right when he was about to get into it.
I know, he has such a beautiful voice. George, you froze.
George, if you can hear us, you're frozen.
Oh, there you go.
I think we lost him.
Great.
I'd rather him be able to do it in full anyway, though.
Yes. What is that? Where's that coming from? All right. Let's go to the next performer then and see if we could get George's internet popping.
Something's going on.
You guys hear me like a million times?
Yeah, it's like imminent. All right, we're gonna get right into it then. We've got we'll hopefully get George back, but for right now, let's put our hands together for Shandy. Woo!
Hey y'all.
Happy New Year, Shandy. You look beautiful.
Yes.
Happy New Year. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right. Happy New
Shandy
Year.
is like popping with the setup. She got I see you, sis.
I'm growing.
I love it. I'm here for every step of the way. I love it.
Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. All that good stuff. I have not seen you guys in like forever.
It's been a few weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so happy to be back. Yeah, absolutely. You guys were the first place that I accepted me with all your warmness and love.
Oh, and look at you now. hosting your own open mics. Like,
Yes.
We love to see the flowing and growing.
Yes, growing. Yeah, on Thursdays on Grapevine Sway. Whenever you guys get a chance, make sure you come pop on over. Absolutely. But I got a piece for you tonight. Make sure all the kiddies are not in the room. I have some curse words in here. I don't want them to hear.
Thank you for the warning, because he'll charge you $1 for every curse.
This piece is called Oz. And this is some new ink, actually. I don't think I've done it anywhere before.
Hey.
You try to tear me down. You can never define my worth. Let's cut that snake out of your mouth and reveal the truth. You're a scared and lonely person hiding behind that Wizard of Oz suit. Afraid you'll be left alone with no one to love and no one to love you. And that's probably true. Perhaps you need to find a heart that will break when I cut that shit in two. Because you push me away every time I get that close to you. And every time I let my hair down and feel comfortable in front of you, you attack my soul, my body, the heart I gave to you. With such a venom, like you never looked into my eyes and told me you would give me your life just to save mine. Or when you held my hand to lift, I'm losing my voice, when you held my hand to lift 12 doves on that sweet day in June, you made a promise that would not end with time. So let's talk about the new you. That's on some shit, always got a problem, always riding my dick, always you gotta be talking about you. Your unhappiness, your pain, your money, your empty bed. You can't get out what you don't give. I've cried a river of tears just for you, poured out my whole soul just for you, begging you to love me the way you used to, but we never the same ever again. There was just too much hurt and blame to just wash away, and now I just exist. From day to day, in this nothingness, I pray to my God to lift this darkness hanging heavy on my back. I look for the sunshine in the morning, but it never hovers back. And I'm clicking my heels, trying to find my way back. I'm clicking my heels, just trying to find my way back. Trying to find my way back to me.
Oh, that was powerful, that end. I love that.
Thank you.
My heart.
Yes, that was so beautiful. Thank you as always, Shandy. Killed it as always. We'd love to have you. You guys make sure you follow our girl.
Thank you for having me, as always. And I hope to see you next time. Shandy Poet. You can find me on Instagram. As I said, I'm the host, Thursday's host on the Grapevine Sway, Therapeutic Thursdays.
Yes. Make sure you connect.
Yes, we all we got. Make sure you follow each other. Make sure you follow Shandy. Show up for each other's events. Let's all support one another while we can.
Yes.
Through the
ladies.
George, are you good? Can we do a sound check real quick? You hear me?
Sound check. Sound check.
All right. Yes.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you do your song now, please? Please.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Take two.
Take two. Right. Take one. Take two.
The time is right. You hold me tight, and love's got me high.
So beautiful. He's in the Philippines.
Please tell me yes. And don't say no, honey. Not tonight. I need to have you next to me. In more ways than one. And I refuse to leave till I see the morning sun breathe through your window pane. 'Cause love won't let me wait. Not one more minute, baby. The time is right. Turn down the lights and take my hand. We'll take a flight and spend the night in a wonderland. Now move a little close to me. You owe it to yourself, and I will selfishly take a little for myself, and it's because of you that love won't let me wait. No, listen, girl. I need your love so desperately, and only you can set me free. When I make love to you, we'll explode an ecstasy, and I won't take the blame. That love won't let me wait. No, love won't let me wait. My temperature's rising, 'cause you're so tantalizing. Oh, listen, girl. Love won't let me wait.
Woo!
Made it through.
Oh my gosh, that was so beautiful.
Yes, we love you.
Thank you. I'm
George.
glad I didn't get disconnected this time.
Yes, I know. I'm
Who's
so
making
glad.
babies tonight? Who's making babies tonight? Oh, good.
Word. That's what I love.
Thank you so much for being here with us, Jay Urge of the Mountains. We appreciate you. We miss your voice, and we thank you for coming back every time.
Seriously. Oh my gosh, we love when you pop up.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Make sure you guys follow him on. He's got an Instagram. He's on Facebook. Make sure y'all follow. Yeah, I wish I could sing too, man. Somebody in the comments said, "I wish I could sing." Like,
I know. I say that all the time. I'm like, if I could sing like that, I would live my life like a fucking musical. I would wake up and be like, "Good morning, everyone!" Like all the fucking time.
I be trying to sing like that, much to my family's dismay.
Listen, they would hate me everywhere. Like if I walk into a supermarket, they'll be like, "Oh God, here comes that singing ass."
Here she comes. You know us.
Ooh, she always singing. Yes. Thank you.
Well,
so much, George.
lucky for us, we have people like George here to ease us in that way. We're gonna keep it moving and grooving. If you can stick around for round 2, stick around. But we gotta keep it moving and grooving. We've got Lucy on Diggity Deck, but coming to the mic right now, the one and only magical wordsmith, if you will. Let's put our hands together for the great Sigma.
Hey!
Hello, hope everyone. I wasn't sure what I was going to share tonight, and I remembered something. And this trick kind of has a special place in my heart because I remember seeing Ricky Jay do it. Maybe on Letterman, maybe on Fallon, I'm not sure. But my dad shows it to me. He says, "Can you do that?" And I said, "Give me 5 minutes." And I left the room and I came back and I did it for him. And it was like twice as magical as if I had learned out of a book and just come and done it for him. Like it totally blew his mind. So I'm going to do it for you. And I'm going to need maybe one of you fine ladies would like to help me. We're going to play a little poker. So 5 of you guys know how to play poker. Hopefully. 5-card draw.
I know nothing about poker. Jay, do you know anything about poker?
Yeah, let's go. I'm broke, so I'm not betting any money. I'll bet like poems.
No, I wouldn't advise betting any money, but no, we're gonna take a cut the deck here and just say when to stop as they go down the side, and we'll cut the deck wherever you want.
Okay, stop.
There. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna deal out. I'm gonna try to make this fair, so I want you to be able to see my hands too while I do this. I'm gonna actually give you the best odds that I can here, and I was gonna put a little statuette of a queen here for you, but I want to lay the cards out so you can see them. So instead, we got this elephant, and this is gonna be my hand over here. So we're gonna play 5-card draw poker, and here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna deal off the 10 cards. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so we got our 10 cards. I'm gonna put the rest away, and these are gonna make up our poker hands. Now, what I want to do, and this is a little bit unprecedented, is I want to let you pick your own cards. So you're gonna get your choice, and I'll for example, I'll do mine first, and then we'll go with you. So I have my choice of either this card here, and we will call this. We'll call this the card on the right, and the card on your left. So I'm going to take this one right here. I'm going to put it under my gun. You have your choice of either this card on the left or this card on the right. Which one do you want?
Right.
All right, right. So this one?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to put that card here, and so you should be able to see what you have.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So now I have my choice of either this one or this one. I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go with this one here. Put this under my little man right there. All right. And now, do you want the card on the left or the card on the right?
I'll go with the right again.
You go the right again. Okay. All right. I'm going to give you a chance to change your mind. Do you want to change your mind and go with the one on the left, or do you want to stick with this one?
No, I do not want to change my mind.
Okay. You're happy with the mind you have. Okay. That's good. All right. So I'm going to put that one right there. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So now it's my pick, and I have to decide. Ooh, this is tough. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with this one. Okay. I'm gonna go with this one. All right. And now, again, you get your choice of the card on the right and the card on the left. What do you want?
I'll take the left.
You'll take the left. All right. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to show you this. This is the card here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to change it for this one over here, or do you want to keep this one?
Yes, I do.
You want to change it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we're going to give you this one.
No,
right
I
here.
don't.
You don't want to change it. Okay.
No.
All right. You're going to stick with this one here. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. I've got a good feeling about this one. So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to stick it right there. All right. Okay. Now which one do you want? You want the one on the left or the one on the right?
The right.
All right, the right. Okay. All right, so that's that one right there. And now again, I'm going to give you. I'm actually going to give you. I'm going to give you a choice this time. Do you want?
I'm keeping that. Oh, damn.
Which one do you want? Which one do you want?
I'll take the one on the right.
Okay. All right. So the king. Sorry. There we go. Okay.
No, the other one.
This one.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And so I'm going to get this one. All right. How many? I want to make sure I'm dealing right here. Okay. All right. And so this leaves one left for you.
Yes. Give it to me.
All right. Oh my goodness. How are we doing? Okay. What do you have? I can actually see. Oh my gosh. That's pretty hard to beat. That's what is that? Four queens, king high. Let's see what I got over here. Well, we know my high card was a king too, so.
Oh, damn it.
She said,
what?
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 Oh my God.
Now it really hinges on this, because if this was anything else, you'd still have me beat. But I think this right here.
Damn!
I always gets us every time.
And that's why you never play poker with a magician.
Damn it! I had it with the 4 queens. How did you? Wait, how did I end up getting? I don't know.
You guys give it up for the great Sigma, everybody. And for those who are in the building, and we will make the official announcement soon, but Sir Balin / the Great Sigma will be featuring for us the first Friday in February, which is February 5th.
I think it's the 2nd. We haven't asked him yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I asked him, but I didn't confirm the date. Sorry.
Oh. I was like, oh shoot.
Okay, well, we don't know when yet, but he's featuring in February.
Yes, I think we're gonna do it the 2nd. I gotta look at the schedule. But yes.
Yes, we're super excited about that. And Balin, I'll be in touch about details, obviously.
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
That's my happy dance.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great time. Thank you as always for being here, Sir Great Sigma. We love to have you. Let's keep it moving and grooving.
We've around so you can share some poetry in the next round.
Yes, please do. We've got Lucy coming in and finishing off the first round, and then we are inviting all artists, poets, whomever to rejoin us for round 2. Everybody watching, feel free to join in for round 2. We're gonna start in a little bit, but
we got Brandon Basile after Lucy, and then we could call you guys back up.
Okay, our guy Brandon is going to return on Diggity Deck, but coming to the virtual stage right now. Let's put our palms together, the reals and the virtual, for Lucy.
Yay! Hi. Okay. Hey. What's up, guys? What's going on? I'm going to get right to it so other people have more time. I'm going to read 3 of them. I'm going to start with one that I have done like once or twice before, but I love it. So. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. Maybe we all have a bit of Stockholm Syndrome. The culture that has kept us captive is the one we emulate, aspire to protect, bleach skin, straighten hair, adopt their ideology, strip dialect from tongues, made mild of spices to appeal to their taste buds. Fell in line, even the ones we think speak change are a tinge to light, the safe kind, the ones that appeal to the masses, knowing well who they are. They're the ones that own your information, own your freedom, own your history. That's why many pages left unpublished of an ancestor's truth and troubles, hurts and triumphs to protect the image of the image we protect. Cycles of protection leave room for no reflection, staring into false mirrors of the stories they altered. See, we can be blended as they please, ripe for the picking, time after time, time after time, time after time. We have been walking in straight lines for centuries. Fell in line to gas chambers, to guillotines, to unemployment lines, to cultural genocide. When a white teen can mock the song of an elder, glimpses of the past made present, same story, same players, see on paper. My name reeks of rice and beans, of Boricua beaches. I know what they think upon eyes meeting. Maybe it's because my skin's the color of the beach floors their ancestors conquered. So familiar to be taken, tamed, they forget I am an ocean. I am an unruly sea, a world within itself roaring, destined to be free. I know some must be thinking, yeah, you're white yourself, only seeing European ancestors like them, forgetting my name, forgetting the mixed blood flowing in my veins. Perhaps I'm using this platform, this perceived privilege at best, just so that I can attest that these lines are thin, the thin lines between explorer and native. I guess I'm a testament to just how thin that line is. Between ignorance and embrace, between the past and future, between love and hate. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Woo! Thank you, guys. Hey, High Priestess. What's up, Brandon? You noticed. That's right. That's my household. The divine feminine all the time.
Super facts.
So yeah, and Jay knows me and my tarot shit.
She's like, she did a reading for me this week, and like literally like my heart exploded. It was just amazing. It was so good.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the next one. Is I'm not going to get into what it's about. It's just something I kind of recently went through. So it's called Almost You. Stardust inside bellies, constellations yet to come across skies. Visions of eyes I've never seen, but already seem to know. Touch of palms, a destiny unmapped, a road yet to be journeyed. Stardust inside bellies. Dreams vanish upon waking, depart along stains of crimson, such indecision, so much impulsive inclination. Confusion marking this arrival, this new vibration on this frequency, irresolute in my actions. What was best for highest good, and now with stardust floating in the sea of skies, such certainty. With such assured conviction, only love possibility. Open heart, don't forget me when it's time, when your soul is again eager and I am worthy. More stable in my passions for what could have been. Almost me, almost you. Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you. If anybody's ever lost a pregnancy or something like that, that one is for you. So also, but the last one, I'm still working on this, but it's something I feel is like on the brink of something. I recommend, and I'm not being preachy, but I recommend people look into like what nakshatra they are, which is like a moon sign. Based on like Vedic astrology. A friend of mine has been showing me a lot of information on that, and that shit is like so legit on like who you are and your life lessons and whatever. If you feel like you don't know what's going on, you need to do some research on that. So anyway, mine is called Anuradha. Anyway, so basically Anuradha, there's like two people that want her. One is full of lust, the other of love, and it's about like discernment between the two. Right. So anyway, this is called Nakshatra Anuradha. She lies in wait, so misunderstood, so missed, brooding radiantly upon dense obscurity, upon such amatory poise, illuminating all while we sleep. She creeps through windows, through eyes closed, third eye open. She is the mind, the heart, such patience offered to let sun shines as it may, recipient of all glory and praise, humbly lying in wait for realization to come, for union to be restored, to love for love's sake. The prize of reward was love itself. If not love, then what? Ego finds no resting place here. Lust guised as devotion. No mitra missing in action. Both love and parting thighs, most unmistakable language, spoke between skin, tongues, and teeth. No syllables but breath and heat. Galactic love upon cotton sheets. She lies in wait for the source of devotion to return. Moon, oh moon, mystic madam, you are me and I am you. Thank you. Thank you.
That was beautiful as always. Thank you,
guys.
Lucy girl. We love to have you.
Yes. Thank you. Please make sure you guys follow Lucy B. Not just for your poetry needs, but also if you want some type of spiritual guidance. She's amazing at her readings, very like transparent. So I had a great time the other day.
Definitely hit you up for that, girlfriend.
Yes, anytime, man.
All the cars.
I love doing it. So
yes.
All right. We're gonna get. Oh wait, not round 2 quite yet. We're gonna finish off round 1, returning to the virtual stage. We met him a few shows back, and he's been an absolutely amazing supporter. He's a great audience member. He's very interactive. He does a great job at interacting with all of us. And we love to have him here. His mom hasn't called him since the first show.
She remembers.
So
Wow.
you know,
Oh
so
my
you
God.
know that's you know, points in our book. But putting those jokes aside, seriously, we appreciate his support. Let's put our hands together for another frequent flyer returning to the stage, Brandon Basile.
Oh, yo, what up? Damn, she said my last name right. Oh my damn, what is going on? Did though. What's up, y'all? It's your boy. I got my robe on because like I'm trying to be comfortable. You know, as I be on stage, man, I be more comfortable on the stage and at home, my real house. So I'm trying to connect. You know, so I guess I'm thankful for the social distancing, though. I'm gonna just drop like 2 poems, and then we're gonna keep it moving. This has been a great show. It's a great way to spend a Friday night, in your own home at that. Hallelujah.
Thank you.
Thank you for that, Brandon.
Word up. Oh yeah, this the jump. Hold up. All right, so what I'm gonna do? First, I guess I'm gonna hit you with some I'm gonna hit. All right, yeah, okay. I was just looking at. Damn, I was just looking at it. Some shit I'm trying to leave in last year. I'll say that. Where is it? Shit. Some shit I'm trying to leave in last year. Yeah, that's the thing. Leah said something very good, bad for the heart, good for the art. Hell yeah. Be out here hopping in front of traffic just to have something to write about, you know? Like I knew that shit was gonna I mean, it's gonna get we been be suicidal out here. Like I just gotta stick my hand out and then so I can tell what that feel like. I'm going
5 minutes, my guy.
All right, I'm about to go. Here we go. All right, check. I am jealous. Don't get it twisted. I've never been loved enough, never been loved more than I've loved, never been loved more than I've not been loved. I am so ready to find a reason to walk away from you because it's so easy to accept and understand ahead of time that you will not love me enough. I accepted it before I even asked for your number. Don't know why I even asked for your name when I know that even if it doesn't rhyme nor have the same letter as her, when I know that even if it doesn't rhyme, nor even have the same letter as her, it will still but it will still end up making me feel the same way, like myself. I don't know why I even asked for your name when I do know that by the time I forget it, you'll be just like the rest. I start to wonder who I hold more hurt for, actual exes or the ones that never were. These ghosts of unrequited love past, are they the gifts I never got to open under the Christmas tree? Or loves I never found a sight to see within me? I am jealous because I grew up in the church. My aim is to love a woman as much as God loves me. So I figure I should say love a girl's name before I bless my food, because I am thankful all the time. And all the time I'm thankful. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord that my love will keep. If our love should die before I wake, I pray and leave me with some cool shit to say. But too many meals over too many days could cause counted sunshine to waste away in the day. There's joy in repetition, but doing reps on repping, session after session. I only hear the truest dogs go to heaven. I hear only the truest dogs go to heaven. So I'll be paying dues with my hands ready to catch the blessings.
Okay.
Catch you later.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Did you have another piece for us, Brandon?
I did have this other one. It's a short shit because I got the feeling like I wanted to rap. It's a short piece. Y'all know how I did the joint before with I gave you that poem with every every line was one word, right? Every line was one word. That was then. And then this is how I broke down the conciseness like that lately. Check. Little Crapo, little Benadryl. Young Tylenol, little Denafil. Baby, 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 baby. Little nose run, little nose bleed. Little Chester, big little, bigly for real. Little peephole, little rabbit with the watch, little rabbit without. Big time clock, little hand. Big money clip, little Zans. Young bang bang, little Maine. Big Skywalker, little Kane. Little half step, big plie. Little Axel turn, big cheesecake. Little Black Swan, big vacay. Little bit of addiction, big payday. Little light of mine, big hallway. Little pinky diamond ring, big place to stay. Little nigga dreams, big blue line. Little baby steps, big long drive, big stunts, big blunts, little chumps, big front, little man, big soul, little plan, big foe, little wonder, big shadow, little thunder, big coat, little cloak, big boat, little smoke, big joke, fuck on me, big smoke, big smoke, big smoke, big smoke, little legend, big felon, little reverend, big protect, big sex, big sex, big sex, big sex, young gangster, young clock, young banger, young rock, big word, big word.
Okay, Barsy Bars.
Thank you. That was Brandon Bazile. You guys make sure you follow our guy at Restless Soul 13. As always, Sir Bazile, thank you so much for being here and rocking with us. We appreciate you.
Yes, if you ever need somebody to like read their poetry and like give you some insight, he's really dope for that. So reach out to him. He's really cool peoples. All right, let's keep it going. We wrapped up with this. Well, with this round, we just got somebody that came in, but we'll throw you into the next round. Let's see. I know I typed it in here somewhere.
We have it here. I can go. Then we have Shandy. Then Sigma, or what? How we feeling?
Let's bring up my girl Leah V. She got a piece for us to share. She gonna bless us with a piece. Then we'll go right into Shandy, Sigma, Lucy, Blue Flames Poet, who just joined us, and that should be the rest of our night. Unless somebody else pops up.
Well, we do have a video that you're gonna show.
I forgot about that. Y'all do that later. But yes,
of course, leave it up to Jade to forget about herself. But of course, but all right. So I'm gonna get into it then. So I wanted to do a little bit of an older piece. It's shorter than the average, so don't you all worry.
It's
not the typical Leah V poem. So I've done this a few times and I actually referenced it in the last poem. It's called 3 a.m. And the reason I wrote 3 a.m. a few years ago on the cliche that like artists are not nocturnal and that in the middle of the night when the world is quiet, that's when we create our best stuff, right? So that's what this poem is based off of. But what you'll hear, and I'll make this short, what you'll hear in this poem is I talk a lot about physical touch. And in this pandemic, that's something that many of us are lacking. So I feel it's an appropriate poem to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. This piece is called 3 a.m. This cliche 3 a.m. artistry shit kills me. You mean to tell me there's a certain hour as in something concocted, as in someone decided, as in time isn't real, that'll trigger my mental to release seemingly sudden tucked away thought, a reveal of secrets, rather? You mean to tell me that there's a designated hour that allows a human to feel so at peace, or perhaps so isolated that said human is able to delve into their submental and willingly bring their most harrowing hidden places into the general public's thinning view? Because I'm here, and it's 3, and let me tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking lyrical deprivation. And I'm thinking of this blessed articulation. And I'm thinking of physical sensation driving conscious calibration. And I'm thinking of earth evil so real, we're nearly enamored by the historic significance. Shout out to our president. And I'm thinking phases of transition. And I'm thinking contemplation. And I'm overthinking my contemplation, over drinking my sinking ultimatum affirmations. And I'm thinking the easy way out. Following elevated linguistic hopscotch. I'm thinking the easy way out. I'm thinking I'm blessed. I should bow out. I'm thinking this right here is the top of the sanctuary that is my ability to place permanence. And I'm thinking I'm not worth this. I'm thinking I've got infinite verses and eternal expression, yet I'm still questioning my very own purpose. And I'm thinking my pain stain never subsided and it nurtures my narcissism. And I'm thinking this vast vocabulary won't swoop in with a glimmering cape as me, the mortal, gapes. And I'm thinking I've released too much. I'm thinking as I leave, whenever it is that may be, I'm thinking 3 a.m. strangles me until I'm begging for reincarnation and physical and body space deprivation. And I'm thinking I need to be touched. My Jesus is another flesh against mine. And I'm praying to whoever, whatever, she ever is responsible for your skin encompassing my useless figure. And I'm thinking there is no reason. There is no hour. There are pores and follicles and atoms enclosed onto that of another's, feeding off human withering. And I'm thinking when I doubt my existence, I'm thinking I need to be touched. I'm thinking we need to be touched.
Amazing. That was amazing.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Oh my God, the skin and follicles and atoms. Oh yeah, all of that. Yes, girl. Yes.
Thanks, Lucy girl. Thank you all.
Yes. Love it, love it, love it.
Appreciate you guys. Just wanted to get that little one out there for y'all before we get into the lightning round.
Nah, that was great. Thank you so much for sharing that. I love that piece actually. It's actually one of my favorite short pieces, but I love, we're gonna start a Leah V fan club. I think Phoenix is gonna be the president.
Leah V fan club. And then we'll have the Leah V typical. What was that?
The president of the United States, she means?
No, the president of the Leah V fan club.
What?
Phoenix, I am the president of the United States.
Anyway, let's keep it going.
Yes. Keep it flowing and growing.
What do we got? Sandy next. And then Sigma, Lucy B, Blue Flames, Mad Intelligent, Brandon, and I'll play a video for you guys of a performance that I did for the holidays.
Coming to the mic right now. Let's put our hands together. Returning to the stage, Shandy.
Hey! Unmute yourself, baby.
Yeah, mute it, girl.
There we go.
That would definitely help. All right, this next piece I have is called To Sleep. As we lay down to sleep, our spirits to rest, my hands tremble as I write this. There's no more fighting me, but I cannot leave you here to fight this battle alone. And I have lost the will. I am weary, but my body is tattered, torn. Every bone in my body is broken. But it is my heart that is broken. I have filled up of rivers of tears, and I throw up my flag. I have been defeated. I've been defeated by this beast. This thing that brought me to my knees, this thing, this kind of war, you cannot win. This is a battle zone. And I am like a tortured prisoner who stays and I can't find any other way out of this hell. When you are not you and do not know who I am, you still call my name. I am going insane. Perhaps the obscenities I carry on my back from the serpent's tongue lash weigh heavy on me, leaving scars like a willow's tree. She weeps for me. She weeps for you. And I pray to spare you of some dignity. Protect your pride, and when you come back to yourself and remember me, I want to freeze that moment in time. I don't want to waste one precious second. I want to inhale every breath of you inside of me. Curl up next to you and stroke your golden hair. Your white gown glows heavenly in the dark. I hold your hand. And you touch my heart. You wipe away my tears. I pray our souls to keep as we lay down to sleep. As we lay down to sleep.
Yes.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Oh my God.
Sorry, I was muted. Were you partying this week, girl?
Yeah.
Huh?
Sorry, say it again.
Were you partying this week?
I don't know. You know, I got allergies, and for some reason, it's taking away my voice.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, she's losing her voice. That was still a beautiful piece, but I definitely, I was like, I felt bad on you losing your voice. I could hear it.
Yeah, it's coming and going. It's going in and out.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for sharing that piece. That was so beautiful. And your voice is,
Thank you.
I know it was a little losing it, but it's always so soothing.
Thank you. I'm so sorry. I mean, it just started happening not too long ago. It's like it's just started going in and out.
Yeah, it's not true. And that's me. I sound like that in the mornings. I'm getting really bad allergies lately. So I feel you. I feel your pain, girl. All right, let's keep it going. We got this lightning round. We got a couple more people to bring up, and then we can say good night. Thank you guys for hanging out with us this Friday. You guys could be anywhere else in the world, but you're dedicating your time and energy to be with us. So we thank you for that and appreciate it so much. Next up on the lineup, I know I put it in the chat. We got Sigma. I'm hoping that you have some poetry for us. Please. Yes, I always get excited with your poetry as well. So please give a warm welcome to the great Sigma. And after him, we have Lucy on deck.
All right. I got one little short one here for the lightning round, and I really got all this has got my creative brain going. I'm running out of pieces you guys haven't heard yet, so I'm looking to go write something after this anyway.
Yes.
This is a little old, but like I read it the other day, and it's so oddly relevant in the times that we're in now.
Mm-hmm.
This is called Behind the Glass. The boy behind the glass looks familiar, shares some features I possess. Can he help me? Help me go home? No, I doubt it. He's half blind, bald, scarred, crushed. The boy in the mirror is staring back at me, but I don't know him well enough to cry in front of him. The woman behind the glass moves in erotic ways, strips down to show false colors, instill feelings, but fleeting. The idea shallow, lost behind a screen. This is not what my beating heart wants, what one truly needs. Friends behind the glass smile down at me, though I am lost. Their frozen Kodak vestige, all that is left behind the glass within a frame. Wherever they are now, they cannot help me as I drown behind the glass in a snow globe life, so perfect yet so incomplete. Behind the glass, so lonely. Petty differences aside, it's still hard to surpass the glass and befriend those not within it. Reach out. Let myself be shaken to see the snowfall. Let it once just be for my pleasure and not the pleasure of others.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Woo!
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You make sure you follow our guy at The Great Sigma, as you can see below. Thank you. As always, amazing. I just love the magician poet duo. It just always works.
So it was like
for real. Okay, so coming up to the mic, we have Blue Flames on Biggity Deck, but coming to the mic right now for round 2. You guys put your hands together for Lucy.
Yay! Okay, I'm just gonna do one really quickly, and then there's like this mini 5-line one I just want to put in there. So anyway, this one is Cup Runneth Over. Let your cup runneth over me. And with the crashing of waves, my heart to yours, with the song of wind, my breath against your lips. It is life, my life and yours, as petals bloom, awakening to life, so my body to yours. Dreams so real, life seems to be dreams. Let your cup runneth over me. Tossing and turning a pile of limbs, vines around trees, you and me. As the fruit that swings on summer trees, I hang on your every word. Let your cup runneth over me. And I will drink of this love mercilessly. I will drink of your love and be drunk off your word and be intoxicated by your fingertips on my spine. Let your cup runneth over me. This exaltation, this enrapture, as the air I breathe, you surround me, live within me, are part of everything I see. An au revoir among the magnificence of things. You appear with my eyes open. You emerge on the back of my eyelids, in the palms of my hands, in my deeds. Let your cup runneth over me. And then this tiny little one, I just like it because I want people to like feel a sense of inspiration. But anyway, it's so much at once, so much energy, so much gratitude, so much feeling of purpose, my heart bursting. This must be what a star feels like just before it shoots across the sky. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Woo! That was beautiful. That was a beautiful combination. Beautiful combination.
Thank you.
And I love that first one. That was great.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I love it. Here's another one we could add to the list of like soothing voices.
Right? Seriously. We need a virtual voices therapy playlist.
Yes. And look at them. Thanks, Tim, for all the amazing comments. Like literally like our biggest like.
Yeah, Tim is on it. I love it.
When he's not physically with me, he's like on it.
I love it. Listen, I'm here for it.
No, look, you gotta get you one to support you the way he does. Let me tell you.
Facts.
All right, we're gonna keep it moving and grooving for lightning round 2. It's been a majestic evening thus far. No great Sigma pun intended. We're gonna keep it moving and grooving. We've got Mad Intelligent on Diggity Deck, but coming to the mic right now. Let's give it up. We haven't seen him in a little bit. Y'all put your hands together for Blue Flames the Poet.
Hey, welcome back, my friend. How are you?
Welcome back.
Good to be back. I mean, of course, since I was preparing for the holidays and all. And then not too long ago, I celebrated my birthday in the beginning of this week.
Yes, that's right. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yay.
Thank y'all so much for that. I appreciate that. Doesn't matter whether it was early or late, I appreciate it.
Aww,
so sweet.
I actually got 2 pieces that I want to tackle here, that I want to do, and they're not too long. So y'all don't have to worry about that.
Cool.
Oh, and by the way, both of them don't have titles, but I'm gonna get into them.
That's fine.
What's making my skin crawl is that when I'm scratching the very skin I'm in like a true addict, starting to feel as if I can't bear the thoughts, not being able to take care of myself. These thoughts of breaking out, so much so that my exposure would make me insecure about myself. I'm talking itching to find answers for temporary solutions, just rolling around in my own dirt. Laying that guilt on thick. That, with each flake of ash, becomes the irritated rash of reminders of what life really means to me outside of my head. Away from any screen. Creating the actual war in me. Trying to keep myself clean of the darkest parts of my thinking. To contain my process without literally giving my voice into the ether. My ideal life structure, speaking on wish fulfillment. Based on my speech patterns, on denying my opportunities, my gift within my purpose, just talking myself out of the equation to eject from rejection instead of strapping in from my collection of vast knowledge. To play the game, my pay gotta be my undivided attention through the maneuvers of exchange. From making sense to knowing the folds within the value of personal worth, of my well-being. Not just tearing off flesh of my flesh, giving away my devotion to the craft of my unique abilities. That my presence, my rhymes aren't the only contributions to deposit, even more so emotional investments. To clear away those troubles doesn't clear away that easily. Healthy skin requires consistency, care, and compassion so that others don't feel as if they're entitled. As if anyone have ownership to my rise and better management trying to benefit from my pain. My joy, however, they can't handle it. Instead of scraping for blood, stressfully peeling scabs, inviting more bad habits, I'll keep showering in the esteem till I'm moisturizing my self-appreciation. So with any poor in friendship of mine approaching me, it ain't a contract scheme. It's supportive commitment.
Yes.
Woo! Bars on bars on bars, like always.
Yes, I see.
Temporary solutions.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you as always, Sir Blue Flames.
Oh, got my next piece.
All right, all right.
Yep. The huge part of what makes the goal worth the longevity is the journey. Whenever there's tangents, those are the moments that allows growth, exploration of the world and the people in it. To reach the destination, to even know of it at all, is when any of our individual time on this earth is done, because it's too soon if we're gone without seeing our purpose through. And I mean to the very end. The good, the bad, the ugly, and sometimes the better. Yeah, I literally just said that in the style of the 5 vowels with a hint of the Y and the 5 W's with the side of the H. Just getting my point across for the sake of the youth and for the rest of us people to seek healthier releases of the toxins, easing the tension. Go ahead and just one day make memes of me for saying what I say repeatedly. Understand that while we deal with specific people that are armed with exploits to blackmail with and drop bombs to the public, that's not even a nuance. It's nothing but common sense. And still thinking about it this time around, where's the fun in taking everything too seriously, right? What makes our stories is what entertainment reflects and emulates. While alive and breathing, paths have been forged for these lessons and teachings to take on many forms for one reason.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Woo!
Yes.
As always, Blue Flames with the fire.
I'm gonna let y'all marinate on those two for a little bit. Once y'all play this back.
I always have to play yours back. I always have to play yours back.
Yeah, I love looking back. I love listening. I let it play sometimes. I just lay down like when I'm getting ready to relax, and I just let it play just to hear you guys perform again. Thank you for that. And guys, don't forget, once this is all over, it stays on the Facebook page, it stays on the YouTube. So be sure that you share the link, let your friends and family, your followers know to, jump on to check out your performance. All right, who we got coming up next? We've got
Brandon on Diggity Deck, but coming to the mic right now is Mad Intelligent.
Yay!
All right. Can you guys hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So normally I tend to do pieces that are like more political, but tonight I'm actually going to do a piece to something different. It's to somebody, but I'll just keep that between myself. But so everybody likes art. Everybody loves art and art classes. So this piece is entitled Art Class.
Hold on. Before you continue, don't let your mic rub on your necklace.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's causing like a staticky sound every time it rubs on it. And we want to hear you.
All right. Is that better?
Yes, much better.
Better. Okay. Writing in cursive, I swirl my tongue around the canvas of her body. Her frame fits my inspired strokes perfectly inside her lines, tracing heart-shaped kisses across her stomach and navel, returning ever so often to dip my pen into her inkwell. It's so seductive. Our names are stamped on her breast. I scribbled my name in graffiti around the interior of her walls, and I hand assort pictures of us kissing above her mantle. Her watercolors splash on the carpet as she gets excited over the chance to paint her cares away with me. The reds, the blues, the yellows, and oranges, cradled in the fabric of her sexy rainbow, she offers me a smock and tells me to paint. Dipping my paintbrush in and letting it soak up all her colors, so wet. Wetter each time I dip, I'm becoming a master painter, an artist of her design, even so that my hands help to mold her clay while I massage her body. A picture-perfect sculpture that's been chiseled out of wood and assembled with blown glass. I stand back and examine what an almost finished project can look like. But to conclude, I highlight her various spots with my tongue. Color in the remaining portions with my marker while remembering that it's okay to go outside the lines. And when we're finished, we wash our bodies off in the shower and hang up our work. See, look at all of the wonderful creations we can come up with while creating art, our sexual art project inside my sexual art class. That's my piece.
Hey,
Hey,
wow.
Woo! Love it. Love it. Yes, yes, that late night virtual voices.
Oh, wepa.
Thank you so much, Mad Intelligent. You make sure you follow our guy, Mad Intelligent. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. We got a couple more left for y'all. Thank you for rocking with us this evening. J Rose is going to share something special on Diggity Deck. I'm really excited for you guys to see. But coming to the mic right now, y'all put your hands together. Our returning contender, Brandon Basile.
Hey, Brandon.
Oh, hey, what's good? What's good? Yo, yeah, I ain't gonna take it too much time, but shouts my homie went before me from Carolina to a Bull City, Durham in the building. But and so since we both from Carolina, you know, we get it popping. So we gonna get it popping. It's an erotic poem called Trust. Explosive would be the best definition of our chemistry. Soldiers at heart, but every time we meet, we save grenades to put each other to sleep. Put that ass to bed. I got something to give you deep inside that pussy. Passion on Ultra V, coated in light waves and moonbeams. How we vibrate together like universal, till the rest of the world can hear the moon speak. Communication between just you and me and you, wrapped in each other like papyrus scrolls of magic. How we take each other back to the motherland. First continent by some other name. Original conception of thought, what life should be, could be when we remember the dream. Together is what I want to be. You be the sheath to keep my saber safe. You be the queen I always vowed to save. Tender as fireplace, drums and saxophones, jazz vibrating inside your walls as the whole club called for encore inside. This time make us dance on the bottom of the floor of your pussy. Ocean dripping for more moans from shore to shore. I thought you had some people worth killing. Ain't that what you selling for? You will know the feeling of my every fingertip index from middle, when damp, moist, and soaking with all of your juices in my palm. How could a hand serve as a dam? Damn. The man brings waves, could have sworn he was the current swelling love under her diaphragm. She say every day feels like Sunday, the beginning and ending of a future that always should have been. Dreaming with you is all I ever want to do. So can't we fall back asleep again? Peace.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that flow, that rhythm was good. I felt that.
Yeah.
Bruh, between the both of y'all, it ain't even Sunday yet.
I know,
Y'all
right?
already bringing them vibes over here.
Turn it up. Turn it up.
Bring that energy back to the hotline, please, please. I'm here for it. Here for
All
it.
right.
Thank you so much, Brandon.
Yes, thank you so much, Brandon. Thank you so much, everybody, as always, for being here. Before we say our farewells, my co-hostess with the mostest has something to share with you all, and I'm super duper excited about it. And it's super exclusive new shit. So let's do it to it.
Yes, I just want to share a piece that I did for a very special project over the holidays. You know, and this is just a testimony for those of you that want to be recognized for your work and want to be recognized for your craft and your grind. Stay consistent with putting your content out there because you never know who's going to run across your work. And this is a testimony to that because earlier in December, I received an email. I thought it was one of those spam emails, you know, those people that want you to be an ambassador. And when I actually read the email, it was actually an opportunity to be a part of this project. And I'm glad that I did not delete the email. And it was from an opportunity with an organization called Off the Lane. So shout out to Off the Lane. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be a part of this project. It was a project called Not So Silent Night. And they had found me on Instagram from like randomly found me and reached out to me and asked me to provide them with an exclusive piece that was not performed or recorded anywhere or out on anything, any platforms, just for their project. And they wanted artists. They work with a lot of artists, but they're trying to dabble into the poetry scene. And they reached out to me and a few other poets to submit some work. So I did a piece titled Noche Buena, which is Christmas Eve for Spanish people. We celebrate Christmas Eve. We don't really do the Christmas thing. We kind of start getting lit early. So, you know, that's just us. So I did a piece. We all had to write a piece on what the holidays means to us. And, you know, for everybody, it's something different. So I recorded this piece. I just want to play the video for you guys before we say goodnight. And yeah, let me see if I can like figure this out because it was too big of a video to do. I couldn't like just add it in. So let me see. There we go. All right. Bear with me. Y'all see me?
Yeah.
All right. Where is the play button? Oh, there we go. Can you hear it?
No. I can't hear anything.
Yeah, it's really low. Un momento. Why does it sound like that? It sounded perfect before. Un momento. Now I'm going to expose all my screens. You guys are going to see all my screens.
Do you want me to like do something while you figure it out?
Man, I got it here somewhere. What is this?
Oh, it's like super Inception right now.
Super what?
Inception.
Yeah, it is.
I'm done.
Bring on the Hans Zimmer music.
Right.
You don't hear it?
No.
Blood clot. Ah, fuck it. All right. I ain't got time to figure this shit out. I'll read it to you guys. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll read it to you guys. Let me see if I
Y'all want to hear J Rose read this shit? Because I do.
You know what? I have memorized.
Hey, I'm looking forward to it. Doesn't
I
matter.
memorized it for the video, but like I don't have it memorized like that. All right, guys, let me just share this piece with y'all, and I'll be out of your way, I promise. Okay. We never celebrated on Christmas Day. As Boricuas, we had to be different. Noche Buena was the evening of eves, and on a good night, frozen atoms fell onto apple trees. I'll never know if it was the impatience to party or the eagerness to eat. Either way, we were always ready. Listening to salsa, merengue, and boleros while mommy adds a fifth layer of hairspray, Papi shaves his 5 o'clock shadow, and I peek at presents like pirates impatiently predicting what precious prizes await. X marks the spot, but Xmas was never the X that I miss. See, a family about to gather nests meant I'd always have togetherness. Strong bonds built in broken homes. My titi was the root of our family tree, so we were always the ones grounded. From the ground floor, we could smell her cooking. It continued to rise high like high rises in Long Island City because the 4th floor apartment was no limit for her love to feed us. Pasteles, pernil, arroz con gandules, alcapurrias washed down with some coquito, while all the tios played domino, matching shots like the numbers on the table. The matriarchs congregate in the kitchen, praising blessings over the stove and spilling all the bochinche tea. Children toy around with ideas of tentative toys around the tree, staring at the clock, waiting for it to strike midnight so they can finally see their gifts. If you stared long enough at the clock, you swear that minute hand went backwards. In the next room, cups are held in nervous teenage hands, eager to be grown, stashing liquor in their juice so the adults won't know, but they knew. Except this was the only night they let it slide like the sleds outside, knowing these times would subside and like traditions slipping through the hands of time. Traditions falling victim to our division of minds. Now those traditions have transitioned into new paradigms. We've all grown up, and these are just memories in my timeline. Even with pride set to the side, we can't seem to find our way back to those moments in time. Shh. Do you hear that? There's voices in the wind. And if it's quiet enough, you can hear the remnants of the guiro and congas playing in distant echoes while my family chants. Qué bonita bandera, qué bonita bandera, qué bonita bandera, la bandera puertorriqueña.
Yes.
I'm glad y'all couldn't see the video. Go to my page. It's on my IGTV. And definitely follow Off the Lane. They're a really dope organization. I will be doing some work with them later on this year, so I'm really excited. But yeah.
That was beautiful. That was amazing. That was amazing. And it's amazing for everybody hearing, but for those who have been a part of or have witnessed the Puerto Rican Noche Buena, it's really is exactly what she's describing. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I think I hit the nail on the head with that piece.
Yeah, for sure.
What I appreciated about the it was a challenge for me because I don't write about stuff like that. I don't write about like my experiences with my family, as far as like my extended family, and I don't really write about the holidays, so it was definitely dope to like be challenged to write something new. And like, if you're looking to be challenged to write about things you don't normally write about, we are going to open up the pre-orders because we sold out of our first lot of unblocked journals.
Woo! I think I have a couple up.
You do?
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So hit up Leah V because I ran out. I think I got one copy left. Somebody said they're supposed to be buying it. And I raffled off a piece last week, a copy last week for New Year's. But hit up Leah V if you need it, but we are going to be taking pre-orders for the next batch because we are ordering another set. So if you haven't purchased your Writer's Unblocked Journal, please holla at us. And if you don't know what that is, I'm going to take your time for 30 seconds to show you, and then we can say goodnight.
Yeah.
So that's the journal. There's some really dope prompts. We customized the journal from cover to cover. So every last detail inside from cover to cover of that journal was created by us. Everything down to the prompts, the activities, and the games. We put a lot of love into it, a lot of energy into it. So please, by all means, let us know. Leah V's got a couple copies left, and we will be taking pre-orders for the next shipment. So, yes. Link is in the bio for everything as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, y'all. And as always, thank you guys for choosing to spend your Friday evening with us, alongside us on this magical carpet ride that is Virtual Voices. We've been rocking since March. We even got Spider-Man in the hizzy. we've been rocking with y'all since March, and it's really been an outlet for all of us. So we hope to see you in 2 weeks. Keep growing, keep flowing and growing. We got. Make sure you follow one another. Make sure you expand your network.
Follow us too. Like, you know, if y'all don't
follow us.
Tell a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah, tell a friend to tell a friend about Virtual Voices, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks. I think Phoenix might have something to say.
And keep growing.
Yes.
Growing. Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good weekend, guys. Love y'all. Thank you. Bye.